world in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex. Quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs. Relativity theories, worlds getting small. Grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep. Grafing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold. Brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
All right, what's up, everybody? There we go. Sorry, I started the stream a little bit later today. Everyone's got AP exams coming up next week, so I've been teaching a lot on the side. What's up, Hypersonification? Good to see you. Yeah, next week. Well, they started last week, yeah, but they have them coming up next week as well. I think AP Calc is on Monday. You took 2 AFG? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what's the schedule for them? Like AP exam schedule. You passed Calc 2. Congratulations, my friend. Wow. You wanna come say hi? What's up? What's up, Nathan? You passed Calc 2.
Yes, bro, I did. I'm so tired of all that work, man.
Wow. Congratulations, dude. I'm so happy. So proud of you.
Thank you, bro. I heard Calc 3 was easier than Calc 2.
I don't know about that. I think Calc 3 is definitely harder than Calc 2.
Oh my god. I might be good because I only have 2 months.
It's easier. AFG says it's easier. I don't know. I find some of the concepts a little trickier. Like, there's a lot of Green's theorem and Stokes' theorem. That stuff, like, always messes me up.
Oh, no.
Emotional, damn it!
All right, but if AFG says it's way easier...
Summer, though.
You're taking it... Oh, so you're taking it accelerated?
Yeah.
You know, car.
Maybe they'll make it easier.
No, but what? No. They never make it easier for the summer. If anything, it's fucking harder.
Well, I'm gonna be there from Monday to Tuesday to Thursday. I mean, like every single day. So.
Yeah, I know. It's an online class. I'm doing the same thing for UCLA. I'm teaching an online physics class at the end of June, and that's going to be Monday through Friday, I think, for an hour and a half every single day.
I feel like online would be harder though.
Yeah, online is harder for sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do it in person.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So, sorry. Yeah. Yes. Well, actually, no, sorry. In person is harder. What am I talking about? Sorry, what? Online, you can always just, like, cheese the exams and stuff.
No, but you have to. For us, we have to take the exam in person as well.
Oh, you have to take the exam in person. Okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
So in that case, if regardless if it's online or offline or in person, if you still have to take the exams in person, which I support, because otherwise, yeah, it's pretty easy to just cheese exams online these days.
Yeah.
But then you don't learn anything is a problem. Yeah. Calc is one of these things where you need to know calc to do more things, and so you can't just like just fake it till you make it. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, congrats, dude. I'm happy. Nice. All right, let's see. If you've taken differential equations, I 100% agree. Yeah, differential equations is like super. Well, okay. which one's harder, DiffyQ or Calc 3? I would argue Calc 3 is still harder because there's more like visualization and stuff. DiffyQ is just learning a bunch of tricks. Yeah. Okay, AFG.
The visualization is harder than like the...
Yeah, you have to think a little bit more about things with Calc 3. I feel like there's a lot more, especially like Green's theorem and Stokes theorem. You have to start like visualizing like path integrals and
to
flux
write,
stuff.
like explain your reasoning for everything more than
Yeah,
you
I
have
don't
to
know.
like solve.
Here, also put your mic closer to your mouth too, my dude. I can like barely hear you. Why is your mic always so soft, dude?
Seriously?
Yeah, closer.
This is better?
That's much better. Yeah, where the fuck did you have your mic before this?
It was a little away from my mouth.
Yeah, no, speak up. Speak up his ass. Anyways, yeah, I mean, so Calc 3 is a lot of, especially when you're doing stuff, like changing the bounds of integration. That can be a real mess, because you're having to visualize things in 3D space, and then you have to change like how you trace an X, how you trace an Y, how you trace an Z. Yeah,
Oh,
and then
what?
the flux part is hard. Yeah, some of that can be. It's just annoying, is what it is. Whereas differential equations, you're just saying, oh, well, this differential equation looks like this type of differential equation, and I know that the technique for solving that is like it's either integrating factors or it's I don't know. You just have things like look like things and you do things. What's up, Epic Emma's World? What's up? I was telling him that Calc 3 is easier compared to Calc 2 because personally I needed... Oh, okay. Yeah, Calc 3 is easier compared to Calc 2. Well, I think because Calc 2 is so new to people, then yes, maybe the shock from going from Calc 1 to Calc 2 is harder. Versus, yeah, going to Calc 3, it's like, okay, it's not that much worse. But for me
You
personally...
have more experience studying.
Exactly, right, yeah. I see. Like, going from Calc 1 to Calc 2 can be a shock, especially when you're doing, like, volumes of revolution and all that stuff. Just personally, for me teaching, it's harder for me to teach Calc 3 than it is to teach... Calc 2, I can teach, with my eyes closed. Pretty sure. Check my DMs. You got more giveaways? More giveaways, baby developer? Oh, another nitro? Oh, wow, that's nice. Thank you, baby code. Let me do these. Well, this expires in 47 hours. Who wants nitro that doesn't have nitro already?
What about nitro?
Baby developers has given me another free Discord nitro.
Yeah, we have 26 boosts.
I know, but I need the boosts are great because then I don't have to spend as much out of my own pocket. AFG says I have nitro, but it's basic. Lucky Cat says, huh? Give it to someone. Okay. Usually I would give this with like we would do like a game and it would just be like a prize for something. But here, yeah. I always appreciate you.
Pre-calculus was the hardest in my opinion.
Pre-calculus was, yeah. Can I enter it for a friend? Sure, Broken. Are you on Discord with me though? Because I have to send it to you through Discord. Just do what you want. Up to you, Gold. Okay, cool. Here, I'm just gonna post the link in our chat. That's what I'm gonna do. And whoever clicks it first, it's theirs. There you go. There's the link in there's the gift. It's in the Twitch chat. Whoever wants to claim it first. Congrats. And say thank you to Bella for it. Bella's really nice at getting us Discord Nitro. And I really appreciate that, Bella, because that's actually a big expense for the server, is me having to pay for the boosts for just us being able to stream in 1080 and like the URL stuff. So however you are donating those boosts to us, I really appreciate it. They're super useful. And AFG's great. Isabel's great. We love Bella. Bella's great. Bella made a really cool website for me too. I gotta go check out more of that. Bella. Just started centripetal acceleration. I'm losing my mind. Oh no. Yeah. Rotational motion can be difficult. But if you want help with that, again, we're gonna start the stream off here in a second, and we can ask homework help questions and stuff. But also, we do that on our YouTube. I have a really good video on centripetal acceleration, centripetal motion. If you go to my channel, go to search, and just type in like centripetal here. Yeah. The complete guide to do such centripetal acceleration with forces. Just go watch this video. It's 3 minutes long. It's pretty useful. It'll help you guys out. So, what's up, Sensation? Good to see you. Wagwan.
Me bomba clot.
Me bomba clock.
Iran come for job on K. It still cracks me up that.
Yeah, that's a good one. What is happening with Iran right now? I think we still haven't like agreed with a ceasefire or something yet. I don't know. I've been kind of like disconnected from the news. AT wants to show me something I made. Yeah, give me a sec. Cool. Jay, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. Sensation, they're asking, what was the tarteletter? Was the tarteletter good? The tarteletter?
I didn't eat it. I wasn't eating them.
It's a tarteletter. Yeah.
It's like a big shoe pastry thing. No, I don't know. I can't
Shoe
remember
pastry?
that.
I like pastries.
This was January.
Tarteletter. Tarteletter? Oh, these. Or tartlet. Is this also like a derogatory term for like a woman or something? Like someone like a tart?
No, tartlet, so child slag.
Child slag.
Oh no.
God.
Oh, look at little tartlet.
Little tartlets. Oh, okay, Broken. Thank you for the news update. Yeah, I don't know. The whatever. I'm just waiting until the midterms happen or something at this point. Also, your vid on completing the square has made me so good at it now. Great. Oh, nice. Sorry, Jeff. I pinged you. But yeah, no, thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to make more of those videos. I've been so busy with other stuff that I've kind of neglected making these short form videos, and I need to. These are like trees that you plant because eventually, years later, they still get views and they still help people. I just have to invest the time into doing them. I also think you should make it so that questions can't be submitted on the because there's somebody submitted 40 minutes ago. Yeah, well, yeah. I always clear it before the live stream starts. In that case, the live stream was supposed to start at 5, so they actually did submit at the correct time. It was my fault. I started the stream late. I was teaching.
Well, I disagree. Participation and all that,
Yeah.
Wait until the screen. You should be sat there in the stream waiting for the stream to start and then submit your questions. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're not here to answer your questions, so it's a moot point.
Yeah. All good though.
And because we need to know that the person is here to receive the information.
True.
Or we're wasting our time.
That's true. That's very true.
Oh my god, bro.
We don't like wasting our time. Anyways, okay, you guys have a lot of questions already submitted, so here, let's start out the stream and help you guys out. Okay. Welcome everyone to Actual Education Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. It's a live stream to help you with math and science homework. How often does that randomly get selected? Education's a waste of time.
My name is Jeff.
Jeff, what? Education's not a waste of time. I mean, some education's a waste of time. Actual education is not a waste of time.
Like the useless classes they make you take in college.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, trying to think the one in high school I had to take. It's like health. They didn't teach us shit in health. I mean, health should be an important class, but they don't really teach you much in the high school version of it. Jeff says we're doing Roy's question first. Okay. All right. You did submit it, but this is also multivariable calculus difficulty 7 out of 10. Jeff is picking the first question we're doing today. It is from Roy. Fubini. Okay, so here you go. This is Calc 3, I think. Right? Pretty sure this is Calc 3. Yeah, here, let's do this. This is a good one. And this is what I'm talking about, Tuma. This is gonna be like the visualization stuff is kind of tricky.
I'm actually interested.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so here's how. So it says use Fubini's theorem to express the integral from 0 to pi to y, sine of x dx dy as an integral over a region of R2. Write the integral as an iterated integral in the other order. So right here, you're integrating dx first, and then you're integrating dy. Right, the outer one always corresponds to the outer bounds. The inner one corresponds to the inner bounds. Have you seen that before?
It's like a double integral, right?
Good. It's a double integral, right? Exactly. So,
I've heard of it.
oh, do I have something wrong? Sensation, did I fuck something up? What's up? Or are you just pointing?
TikTok's not showing up.
Oh, TikTok's not showing up. Oh, the chat's not showing up, but we're live on TikTok. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. No. Thank you for reminding that. Yeah. Always tell me. Sorry. Yeah, the chat wasn't showing up. Okay. So yeah, Fubini's theorem says that if you have an integral that has this order of integration in terms of like bounds, you can always flip it to do the other way. So instead of doing dx dy integral, I could also do this as integral dy dx, but then I need to be careful on what my bounds are. I need to like switch those around. So
So you can do it from outside to inside.
yeah, so what I like to do is I like to kind of see what does this map out already, and then we'll see how we can do it the other way. That this is the visualization I talk about. So the first thing I notice is that the outermost integral we're going to do is we're going to go from 0 to pi, but we're going to do that in terms of y. So I know that this is going to integrate from 0 to pi, and that's from this set of the integral. And then the next thing we're going to do is that, so as I'm going from 0 to pi in terms of y, when I'm looking at x, right? Like, what am I integrating in terms of x? I'm integrating from x is equal to y. This is like x is equal to y to x is equal to pi. Okay. So as I travel this way, the x that I'm integrating from is going to be from whatever the y coordinate is. So that would be from here. This is the trickiness of it. So here you go. This is x is equal to y, or also y is equal to x. It's the same thing. But we're integrating from there to pi in terms of dx. So my other bound is x is equal to pi. And so that's going to be out here. This would be x equals pi. And so we're integrating from here to here. So as I travel this way, I'm integrating from here to here. Does that kind of, do you see how this is the region that we're integrating?
That makes sense.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, all right, that's going, I say, like, and this gets a lot harder when we start doing three dimensions. It's not so bad in 2. So now I want to consider, instead of integrating y and then integrating x, what if I integrated x and then integrated y?
Probably be the same thing.
It's gonna be close, so it needs to be the same area. It needs to be the same region, okay? But now, I'm gonna say that I'm going from 0 to pi in terms of dx. So I would write my integral, my outer integral would be 0 to pi in terms of dx. And then what are we doing in terms of y? Well, as I traverse this way in terms of x, I want to integrate from the bottom here up to this. So in terms of y, I'm integrating from y is equal to 0 to y is equal to x. And then this would be, this becomes dy. Oh, more boosts. Thank you, Bella. Look at all these boosts. I love Bella, if you can continuously get us these boosts, I will remove the ones that the server is paying for, which would be nice. That would free up a lot of cash. I just don't know how, I don't know how much you can continue to do that. If you can reliably do that for like at least a month or two, like that'd be great. Because then yeah, because we have to pay for boosts ourselves, so we will get there. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Love it, Bella. Okay. Yeah, the chat doesn't work, Sensation. The chat doesn't work displaying on TikTok, but it does working the other way. Hey, it's amazing. Integral, yeah. I still see, yeah, I still see the messages myself, Sensation. They just don't get displayed on the other things. Yeah.
They're coming up now.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. But the people on TikTok can't see the other chats is the thing. That's the only problem.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, so the integral from 0 to pi, y to pi, dx dy is the same thing as the integral from 0 to pi, 0 to x, dy dx. And then the reason we do this is because now, if I want to integrate this, sine of x over x dy, this is a very easy integral to do, because with respect to y, this is just a constant.
I don't
So
really get the pattern actually,
you don't get the pattern, sorry?
because in the first one, you did from from 0 to pi, and then from x to or from
Yeah.
yeah. What is that on the
So
bottom left
this
side?
is y equals 0 to y equals pi. Okay. So that's me going from here to here. That's like where I'm traversing. But then as I go from 0 to y, sorry, 0 to pi, my x is traversing from here to here, which means we're integrating in terms of x from x is equal to y to x is equal to pi. So, yeah. I kind of like to say, like, what's up, Sensation?
Now tell him about sound waves and how if you're too far away from the source. You see where I'm going with this?
Yes, you can't.
Is my mic not that good?
There you go. Now I
Speak
can hear.
into the microphone.
Yeah, that or like just gain your mic up a ton. Do you know how to do that?
Let me increase my
Yeah,
input.
increase your input volume. Yeah, there you go. Because I already have
Is
you
this better?
maxed out. Yeah, even more. Go even higher. Because I have you maxed out on Discord.
Like 100.
Perfect. Yes, love that.
That's
yes.
better.
That's so much better.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you. Okay. So, do you see here? This outer integral corresponds to this outer differential, which means I say like y is integrating from 0 to pi.
Oh,
So-
on the left side you did it from outside to inside, and on the right side you're doing it from inside to outside.
No. The right side I'm still doing from outside to inside, but we're changing the order. So instead of going dy dx, we're going dx dy. order's
Oh,
changing.
I see. I thought you were like the second part was still a part of the first part.
Yeah, no. Well, this is gonna be the same area. So now we're going from 0 to pi in terms of dx, and then as we do that, we're gonna integrate from in terms of y. We're gonna go from y is equal to 0 to y is equal to x, and that's gonna map out the same region as this one did. But now we've changed the integral so that when I do this integral, because you always go from outside in, right? This integral is now easy to do because the integral of sine of x over x dy is just going to be sine of x over x times y, and then that's evaluated from 0 to x. And we still have the outside integral we got to do eventually, which is this one. Okay. So when I do this, okay, I plug in x for whatever y was. And so that's just going to give me sine of x times x over x minus sine of x times 0 over x. This one goes away. And so now I'm left with the x's, and the x's are canceling each other. Yes, you're right, mathematics. It describes a triangle with vertices 0, 0, pi, pi, and pi 0. Yep. So now I have the integral from 0 to pi of just sine of x dx. And this is a super easy mode integral to do. This is just negative cosine evaluated from 0 to pi, which is then going to be negative cosine of pi minus cosine of 0. And so that's going to be 1 plus 1, so this will be equal to 2. Yes, mathematics, good. Okay. Look if we had done the integral the other way with the original form we had. So if I had to integrate y to pi of sine of x over x dx, this is a very difficult integral to do. Like, you have to do I want to say you have to do integration by parts for this to work.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because this would be the same thing as actually this would really just suck. This is like x to the negative 1. I don't know how you integrate that.
Integration by parts. Is it really that hard?
Well, I guess not. I guess you would say that like u is equal to sine of x, so then du is equal to cosine of x dx, and then you would say that dv is equal to 1 over x dx, but then v is equal to ln of x. So then you end up getting the integral of.
Oh, you
So
should,
you
you,
get-
should make u x, right? Because, you know, the Liate thing.
So if you make x to the -1 as your u, if you say u is equal to x to the -1, the issue is that du now becomes negative 1 over x squared,
Oh.
right? And then if you make dv equal to sine of x dx, now v becomes negative cosine of x. And then the issue
What
is
the
like
heck?
this is not an easy integral to do.
How does negative 1 over x squared become negative cosine?
No. So integration by parts. You pick one thing to be u, and then you do du, and the other thing is dv, and then you do v.
I do,
Yeah.
I do, never mind, yeah. I rewrite it differently, that's why I thought.
Oh yeah. So the issue is that like, cool, this is fine, but then you have another. So it's always uv minus integral of v to u for integration by parts. This is not easy to do because now you just created more of a problem because now you have 1 over x squared cosine of x. So you made things worse.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So that's why using quote unquote Fubini's theorem, which just says you can switch the order of bounds, makes this a much easier integral to do.
For any kind of double integral or triple, you can switch it.
Yes. As long as I think it's continuous. I think is the rule. What's wrong, mathematics? What did you say was wrong? And Jeff says sine integral. What are you sending to me, Jeff? What's this? Oh, this one. This is SI, and what the hell is this? Oh, okay. Oh, this is a function. Yeah. I see. Oh, so this is a well-known. Well, it's not a well-known integral, but it's a common integral that they define. Yeah, this is kind of a mess. You don't want to deal with this like now. Feynman's technique would work. Yes, mathematics. Yeah, sure, but that's a differential equations technique though that I don't think you need to use for this. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yes, you can send it AFG. Put it in the chat or just DM it to me. if I'm in the middle of a question, I can't really see what you're doing. Okay, so yes, the answer there is just equal to 2.
I think personally, for me, visualizing it was more difficult than solving it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the more difficult part of Calc 3. Now, the issue is that this was only in 2 dimensions. We only did x and y. You can have this in 3 dimensions, and then this gets really confusing to deal with.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, and so that's it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You made a circuit thing. Oh, cool. This is what. Okay, cool. It's a circuit. Nice.
Oh my god. Dr. Gold, you
AFG's
know,
making. Yeah, what's up?
sorry.
No, say.
I was gonna say, like, since I'm not taking like a class right now, it does feel much better to like learn something while not trying to be constantly
Right.
graded on it.
Yeah, when you're learning stuff, when you're doing math for fun instead of doing math for a grade.
Less pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, there's less pressure. It's more fun. Yeah, that's why people ask like, why do you actually like doing this? It's like, because I'm not getting a grade for this, and if I fuck up, it's fine. It's part of the learning process.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, great. That was a good question. I appreciate it. Ro. Click on the demo link. Oh, there was a link to the demo? Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, okay, wait. Don't release the demo link. You want me to not release the demo link? Okay. I'm about to visit this website though. It looks scary. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so you can like, can you drag things in? Oh, cool. It's a little circuit
yeah.
calculator.
He showed me this. This thing is so cool because when you connect the wires, you can start seeing like the electrons moving, which
Yeah.
I thought was like the coolest thing. Because like usually when you use these kinds of websites, it's like the animations aren't that great.
Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah, I guess this looks cool. I guess.
Yeah.
So
It looks
I
like-
find that funny.
They have this stuff in like if you use like a FET simulator, circuit simulator.
They
Well, no,
do,
because
but
everyone's complaining about how shit the websites are. It's like, well, get the proper software then. It's shit because it's not being hosted on your system.
This is what I'm used to. I'm used to this. This is the baby thing. I love this. This is so fun though. Look at this. It's like let's put the resistor in here. Let's put. Why do I hear a bunch of like popping noises? Is that? Oh, that's from this.
my-
No, I think it's it's from the website here. Your keyboard's okay.
oh.
So there you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
you
usually
can.
use something else.
Yeah, this also works. This is also another like similar, but this thing's like a piece of shit. You might need this for your physics class. Yeah, I mean this is cool. I'm gonna add an AI solver, also graph visualization. Oh, very cool. Good job, AFG. I'm glad you're vibe coding a cool project. That's great. Yes, mathematics. You can always suggest a question. So if anyone wants to submit a question, the website to do that is www.actualofficehours.com. Just type your username in, drop a screenshot, hit upload, and then it'll get put into this queue here, which has everyone's stuff that we're gonna go through. We did Roy's question because what was it? Jeff bought the Me First thing. Jeff wanted it. Jeff's like, I want some math.
My name is Jeff.
Okay, fine. All right, let's mark 4 is done.
Tinkercad. Sorry, I
Hello.
have heard of that.
What's up, Reskulls? How's it doing, dude? Are you moving?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of moving, and it's also Rust Force Wipe was on Thursday, so I've been grinding.
He's been
Rust.
grinding, dude. Did they do like
I
a
woke
Tarkov
up-
like reset type thing?
Yeah. Every month there's like a Force Wipe, all the servers reset, and I play monthly servers. So on Thursday, it's the first Thursday of every month. I logged on, got on at 1. I
man.
took maybe a 15-minute break to go to the gas station to buy some beer. Other than that, starting
on it
Thursday
constantly?
at 1, I played until about 11 in the morning the next day. So about 22 or 23 hours straight.
Oh my
without
god!
logging off or taking any sort of break.
I hope you took a bathroom break, dude. Please.
I mean, yeah, bathroom break,
It reminds me of
but other
the.
than that, I mean, it's just been a...
It's been
full of
it's
my
alright. It's been a
sweat.
bender. You know, I mean, some people go through like drug benders and like other worse benders. So like a video game bender is not the worst thing you can do.
I don't know. Rust is pretty bad.
Rust is kind of like mainlining it. Yeah.
Yeah, Rust is like a job in and of itself. I have 2,000 hours on that game, and that's not considered
That's
a lot.
crazy.
I
think the
play
most-
with people with 20,000 hours on this game.
Dude, that reminds me of this meme, dude, where he's like, "Mom,
Yeah,
bathroom,
yeah,
bathroom, bathroom, mom."
Bathroom! What, huh? Bathroom! Bathroom!
So bad.
Oh, that's a big boy, isn't he? Alright, can
Just
you
the
drink your
kids just like
liquor
gaming. They
longer?
just
I'm
won't
going to
leave.
use
That's what I imagine you being in.
In essence,
Rusticles.
yeah.
Okay. When is it over? Or it is over.
It's never over. 15 minutes to run. You just play until Force Wipe or you get raided.
Oh man.
And then, like, once you get raided, you either go to another server or you just give up on it till the next month.
Damn.
Depends.
I remember those
Sometimes,
days.
like, I've had, like, a couple of times where I just, never got raided just the entire month.
And you're like,
and
I'm
it
safe.
was-
I don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, it was a long month, though.
Dude, it's too funny. So we have our first level 9 question that got submitted by Eclipse here. They said, find the equations of motion for a driven inverted pendulum using Hamiltonian mechanics. That apparently got set as a difficulty 9 out of 10.
Yeah, but the Riemann zeta hypothesis, that's not... That's
Yeah.
only an 8.
Which one's... You got a 5 out of 10 on yours. Yours is only a 5 out of 10? You know why?
Yeah, I didn't
Because
have time
again...
to actually, like, come up
But
with anything.
because it thinks this is an easy integral to do, but I guarantee it's not.
It's actually not that bad.
That's actually not that bad.
It's not terrible.
All right. Nathan says, let's do more Calc 3. All right, well, let's spin the wheel. Let's see, because I haven't spun the wheel yet today. Let's see whose question we're going to do. Let's see.
Let's go gambling!
Who do the probability gods want to give this to? It's you, DM's creator. You're so... If it's difficult, just send it. Okay. Great. Love this. Oh, nice. This is some nice baby math today. We're gonna have some. The Riemann Zeta hypothesis. Yeah, it is funny. I am gonna build a thing into the. Once I'm still on like customer support with Azure, trying to get our ChatGPT credits back. But once I have those credits, I am gonna start having it also actively solve the question and then analyze what the solution would be to see, for instance, like, is it even solvable, and how many minutes would it take to like explain all the steps. So I think we're gonna do.
See, here's the part I never understood.
What's up?
In some aspects of society, and unfortunately not that many or not enough, American society seems to be further ahead than anyone else's.
Do we?
Inversely,
Wow.
however, educationally, you're so far behind, it's unreal. I mean,
I know.
do you know what Scratch is?
Do I know what Scratch is? Like, is it a
from MIT?
substance?
Yeah, from MIT.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no Scratch.
So basically, that's for 5-year-olds in this country.
Oh, it's the coding language Scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, to
it's-
be
it's
fair,
literally-
it used to be for 5-year-olds here. I remember being like 5 or 6, and my parents signed me up for like a Scratch class.
No, it's like baby coding. Baby
No.
coding.
But that doesn't preclude it from being for 5-year-olds. It is still for 5-year-olds. And the point is, people keep mentioning TK Inter as well, and it's like, well, yeah, but that's also for 5-year-olds. I mean, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, it's this
You know,
one.
These
where...
are not tools you should be using in high school and college. These are
Oh, I
for
love this.
children. Literal.
Look how
no,
cute
but
this
I
is.
won't accept the T-Kinter hate because I using ChatGPT and
So cute.
T-Kinter made an app in like an hour and a half while hungover before a final presentation I had to do for my freshman like seminar, and it worked. And they gave me 100%
Wow.
on that presentation and that project.
That
So I
speaks
will
volumes
not
to our
take
education
any
system.
T-Kinter hate.
T-Kinter hate. No, you're
Oh,
right.
no,
Sensation.
I'm wrong. Not T-Kinter, not the. Yeah, I'm getting confused because
yeah,
the word
you
is
were talking about like the app.
the Python thing.
app
Yeah, no.
library.
Oh shit, the Kintercad. Fuck, what is it?
Oh, Tinkercad or whatever.
Tinkercad,
yeah.
maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah, our education's screwed. That's why we have us. That's why we're here. We're trying to fight the good fight.
No,
guys.
it's not even it's just not even an outright diss. It's just why the fuck.
I don't know, because I don't know. People don't spend enough time actually thinking about this stuff. They just
Well, no, because I'm saying though, in my generation, all this stuff was up and coming, and we would have done this stuff at 5 and 6 years old, and then
Sure.
moved on to bigger and better things, which we did because by the time I was 12, I was coding in C. You know what I'm saying? It's,
wow.
but like, well, we all were. But it's like, what exactly happened for a generation to have to completely technologically collapse to the point where, as
TikTok.
essentially, we're
Social
still
media,
using.
OnlyFans. I can start listing
Yeah.
off a bunch of things, dude. I know how society collapsed.
It's like learn. Right, listen up, fuckwits. Learn to type. That's where you start from. Just learn to fucking type. There's a shift key on the goddamn keyboard. Fucking find it.
Oh no.
I love this sensation.
Second of all,
Fanatics like
orange
list
juice.
them, preacher. List them out, dude.
Second of all, orange juice and not that concentrated shite. Get proper orange juice.
Proper orange juice.
If you don't like orange
intended.
juice, apple juice, pear juice, fucking papaya juice, I don't give a shit. Just
Go
make sure
drink
it's not from concentrate.
Oh man.
Just don't drink too much, but you'll get bad teeth.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel
Good
like
to know
orange
about bad
juice
teeth.
is kind of the only correct answer. I feel like you can't like.
I don't get people
Or
who have a
lemonade,
PC and type with
juice
one
or
or two
lemonade.
fingers. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen people do the one that they do this with the typing. It's bad.
With the tongue sticking out as well.
Slack jawed, like just like, figure it out.
You no, like this. You've seen them before, haven't you? Which one's the off key? Just
Okay. All right. Let me do this question real quick.
sorry.
No, you're good. I appreciate it. All right. 45-foot ladder is set against the side of a house that reaches up 27 feet. If Latanya, cool name, grabs the ladder at its base and pulls it 3 feet further from the house, how far up the side of the house will the ladder reach now? The answer is not 24 feet. I like how they tell you like what not to do. But yeah. Okay, so this is a right triangle you set up because it's 27 feet in terms of the vertical distance. The diagonal is 45. You can solve for this. This would is this one of the nice triangles? Maybe it is actually. Wait, this is 3 times 9. This is 3 times 15. Oh, is 9 12? Is 9 12 a 15 one? I forget if it is. Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry. This is 9 times 5. That's what I meant to say. This is 9 times 5. This is 9 times 3. So this is going to be 9 times 4. It's a 3, 4, 5. Great. Good. I figured that out. Okay, cool. So, DM's greater. This length you could do with the Pythagorean theorem. This is going to be equal to 36. And then what we're saying is I'm moving the ladder 3 feet further out. So now my new ladder is going to be this. My new ladder situation. Let me just copy this actually. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit further out. Like that. We don't have to do that much, no. This is 3 feet. This was 36. Now the full thing is 39. And they're asking you to solve for this.
Dude, this shit's so weird.
What's weird?
Pay close attention to the top 2 things on the list.
Oh. 000 daddy, 000 mommy.
This is current. This is live.
I love that. Thank you, daddy and mommy, who are watching me right now.
Who the fuck are you?
Wait. Baby developer says, I have 14 more boosts coming. They will be there in 12 hours. How do you have so much Discord? Are you doing like Discord money laundering, baby developer?
Yeah, or like scamming children for like.
I don't know. Okay, but I'm gonna put more links in the here. More giveaways. We're doing more Nitro giveaways in chat. There you go. Have them. Thank you, developer.
Yeah, now that I think about it, if we just don't ask questions, we can't be held liable for.
Yeah, we're just giving them out for free. There you go.
However, these are being sourced.
Yeah, they're in the Twitch chat. Just go check them. All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna ask like how you're getting all these Nitro boosts, but thank you. Plausible deniability. Nice, good job, Starprod. Say thank you to Bella. Bella got them for you guys. Okay. So now this is a new Pythagorean theorem. We're gonna system situation thing. So we're gonna do 39 squared plus x squared is equal to 45. Yeah, 45 squared. Okay. What's up? What's up, Sensation? You got some paper for us? I got some cash. Are we now talking about all the money laundering that happens?
Hey, do you want to see all my money?
Yeah, no. I remember you have it, but you have to like hide it. No, don't show me where it all is. Don't show me where all your cash is, dude. Don't show it on the stream. They'll come find you. They'll dox you.
I feel like it's usually pretty intuitive that the cash would probably be in the safe.
Yeah. Oh, that is true.
Especially in England.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And even if they could get here, they'd never leave. There's literally one road in and one road out. It's a mile away from the train station, so you'd be seen coming a mile away, literally.
And then you would never be seen coming back.
This place is full on sort of yeehaw, let's all make moonshine kind of stuff. So it's that kind of a place. So yeah, people go missing out here all the time.
Yeah, try to rob Sensation.
It's like it's like Texas, but in England.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Okay. 22.45. So how much did it drop? How far up the house? That's all they wanted. Okay, so there you go. Nice. There's the answer, DM screen. You couldn't get PayPal. Yeah, we can't give out like actual cash like that. Yeah, because that starts to become a little shady. Because then also I need to know that you guys are over 18 if I'm handing you cash, because then I am kind of responsible for what you're doing with the cash. If I just give you guys gift cards for Robux and like Fortnite stuff, like there's nothing evil that can really be done with that, so it's okay.
I I'm gonna start trading Roblox and Fortnite gift cards that you give out for like hardcore drugs.
Oh my god.
Just
Do not redeem.
That last season.
Do not redeem. Sorry.
I watched that live.
Did you? That's when they're coming after the scammers, right? The Microsoft scammers or stuff. The Microsoft Indian.
Yeah,
scammers.
yeah, and it's like we need you to go to Walmart and get some gift cards or some description.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I like what is it? Soup, or I can't remember his Super Throat on YouTube, but he calls up like the scammers. He has just like 45-minute videos.
Yeah.
You know, the GTA stuff.
Uh-huh.
And apparently they get like really pissed about he'll say like stupid shit like mother chicken. I think is one of them. Yeah, let me look it up and see
Go
what
find
he
it,
says
yeah.
exactly.
I remember the one where he gets the
fucking
scammers.
hilarious.
He says, I'll give this to you, but you have to prove me you're a person of my tribe. And so he has them take pictures with like funny things, like and pictures. And I don't know. It's yeah. There's a lot of funny ones. Scamming the scammers is always great. Okay, let's see who else is on the list of questions. Let's go choose a winner.
They're all fucking.
Let's go gambling!
Sunday fun day. We're doing a little Sunday fun day today. What we got? Lucky Cat, pineapple. Yes, we can give out Discord Nitro. Discord Nitro is also acceptable. Oh, these are fun.
Pineapple's not here.
Pineapple was here though. What happened to Pineapple? It's okay. Even if they're not exactly here, other people learn from it, and yeah, Pineapple's here. There it is. Yeah, Pineapple is here.
Oh, yeah.
Pineapple, I got a gift card for Calvin Klein, which was one of the more interesting requests I've gotten for a gift card. But I said, okay, I mean that's fine. Clothing is still acceptable. But then apparently they can't use it because they're in Canada. And I asked ahead of time. I said, okay, you need to make sure that when I get you this gift card, it's going to work because we're a U.S.-based nonprofit. I have to buy things in the U.S. Otherwise, there's a lot of weird complications with buying things overseas, especially for like taxes and stuff. I don't know. We just got to register.
Money laundering.
It's literally like anytime you try to send money across international lines, it triggers a whole set of things. So that's why I know it's frustrating sometimes when we give out prizes. People say like, oh, well, why can't you just give me like a PayPal gift card or something? And like because I can't get in trouble with money laundering is the problem.
Again, this is the joke. If only it was like that here. I mean, shit, dude.
Yeah.
There's a word for it where an illegal immigrant an illegal immigrant comes across, does a job, and sends
the money back. Repatriate is called.
There's-
Is it what's it called?
No.
There's a name for it. But
Yeah,
you're extracting
it's
money
not-
out of the system is the problem. Like you're pulling money
Yeah.
out of the system, and you're sending it somewhere else. If we
And
give out money
we-
to people in the U.S., then it's staying within the U.S., and so that's why it's okay.
Yeah. But that's not the thing here. I mean, we worked it out as £5 billion a day.
Is being extracted from the UK economy and just
Yeah.
going to other places. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name for it? There's a name for that. There's a fancy name for it.
Yeah, it's not
Yes,
repatriation.
Nathan. It's not repatriation, but I know what it's called.
We call it money immigration.
No, that's
And
not
if it
no,
goes
there's
in, it's money immigration.
no, there's another word for it. There is another. It's called. It's something like it's like endowments, but not. It's one of these weird words.
Yeah, but then when you say that word, it like makes you sound like like a boring like financial person.
Sure, they can sell the gift cards. Sure. Yeah,
remittance. The word is remittance.
That's it. It's something. I remember it was some
Oh,
fancy
yeah.
word like that. Imiflation. No. Oh yeah. Okay, let me do this one for pineapple. Okay, determine the exact primary and reciprocal trigonometric ratios for the angle of 4 pi over 3. Oh, the reciprocal. Oh, I so if they mean sine, then they mean like cosecant, I guess. Oh, okay. Cool. Great, okay. So, whenever you're doing these, you just have to draw like where the triangle is. So, get your handy-dandy unit circle here, Pineapple. And then you're looking for 4 pi over 3. So you could convert this to degrees if you really don't like radians. If you're not comfortable with radians, you could also do this. You could say 4 pi over 3, and then this is going to be times 180 over pi to just see what you get. This will get you in degrees. So this will cancel. Then I got 180 over 3, which is 60. And then 60 times 4 is 240, so this is 240 degrees. Now, you go to your handy-dandy unit circle here, and you go draw where 240 degrees is. So, this is 0, this is 90, this is 180. This would be 270, so you know it's got to be here. So this is going to be 240 degrees. And then the next thing to do is to draw what's called like the reference angle. Reference angle always goes from here and connects to the x-axis, never to the y.
Oh shit, not good.
Don't connect it there. Always connect it here. Always do that. Okay. Now this is a right triangle. And let's figure out what
Or you
this...
Do
Or you
the
could
other
do
way
what?
and just put a negative on it.
Yes. That's the other way. To go this way, I guess. Yeah. We could do that as well.
Yeah.
I think this way is easier because then this... If I know this is already 180 degrees to get to here, and then to get to here is 240, that this additional amount must just be 60 degrees. This is, I think, by far the easiest way to do it. Because once you have this is 60, this is 90, you know this is 30, and now this is a classic triangle, the 30, 60, 90. And this is where I say you only have to know basically like 4 numbers for all of trig. You just have to know the 30, 60, 90, which is going to be 1. This would be square root of 3 over 2 if this is the 60. And then this is 1/2. And then the other one you have to know is the 45, 45, 90. Once you know those two, you can do all of these pretty easily in your head. So this is a 45, 45, 90, and then this is 1, and then this is square root of 2 over 2, and this is also square root of 2 over 2. Let me just flex. You got 100 in your vectors exam. Good job, Star Pod. Yeah, always flex on that. Okay. So 30, 60, 90 has the square root of 3 over 2 opposite of the 60 degree angle. So this is going to be square root of 3 over 2. And then it has the 1/2 opposite the 30 degree angle. That's going to be 1/2. And then this is always 1. Now that you have the triangle, you can solve for all of these things. Because by SOHCAHTOA, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. And so looking at this triangle, the opposite to that angle for that triangle is this. And then this is the adjacent. And then this would be the hypotenuse. And then other key things here. We have to get the positives and the negatives correct. So because this is going to the left, this is technically negative. Because this is going down, this is also negative. So when I do opposite over hypotenuse, I'm doing negative square root of 3 over 2 over 1. So this is negative square root of 3 over 2. Cosine is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. That's going to be negative 1/2. And then tangent is opposite over adjacent. So that's this divided by this, which is just going to be the square root of 3. Because you have square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1 over 2. It's just square root of 3 over 1. And then negative cancels. Okay, so then if you want these, so cosecant is 1 over sine, so you just flip this. So this is negative 2 over the square root of 3. This is just going to be negative 2. And then this is going to be 1 over the square root of 3. And if your teacher really wants you to not have the the radicals in the denominator, this is square root of 3 over 3. And then this would be negative 2 square root of 3 over 3. Cool. Does that make sense, Lucky Cat, how we do all that? As a quick little refresher. Yes? Okay, good. Awesome. Great. Glad it made sense. Yeah. Again, you only have to know like 4 numbers. I think well, 1 is a number you should really just always know, but it's just this number and this number and this number. That's all you have to know. You can do all the triangles. All right, what did we send? What's in the chat?
Maths joke. It was
a math joke.
You know.
Soup video, by the way.
Okay,
that I
cool.
was talking about with the scammers.
All right, I'll go check that. What's the math joke also? Sensation?
No, you know where you were talking about Rust before.
Yeah, Rust. Yeah.
So someone I know commented on there, and it's like there's an update where you use mortars, but you have to kind of guess. And so the comment above says, "I wish I'd studied trigonometry properly."
Oh, that's.
Oh wow, that's cool. You can have a mortar now in Rust.
Yeah. Yeah,
Rust-
they just like adding stuff so you can roof camp more.
What's it called? Root camp?
Roof camp, you
Roof camp.
like when you spawn in, you know, as like a naked player and you're like
Yeah.
running around trying to like hit trees and whatever.
Mhm.
You know, you're trying to like farm up stone and stuff. You'll run past like bases and people will just go on their roof with a sniper and just like pop you and then drop all their loot and run out naked with nothing on them to go pick up your loot.
Oh, so that they don't risk losing anything if they die.
Yeah, you don't lose
Yeah.
anything. You'll just like sit around in their base all day and do that.
Let me see.
It's guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've seen the ones where, yeah, people, especially in like Tarkov and something else, like they'll pretend that they're naked and they don't have anything, but then they'll have a friend that's hiding in the woods, like ready to just pop. They'll be like, "Oh, can I get something for free?" Like, "Oh, here, yeah, I'll give it to you," and then their friend comes in and just like mogs them. So it's just,
Yeah.
it brings out like the worst in humanity.
Yeah, it does.
You've
Damn,
never
this
been
is
to war, have you?
I've never been. None of us
It's
have been to war.
Yeah,
None-
it's
none of us
just
have
a
actually
long,
been to
like,
war.
collection of them.
See, unfortunately, that's what the war is actually like. You'll find.
Yeah, war isn't honorable anymore. Yeah. Damn.
No, it never
wait,
has been. This is the thing. It's
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say.
I think it was honorable back in the. We talked about this back in like the Napoleonic days and stuff. Like there was still kind of like it was like a gentleman's game, you know, or like
Oh.
dueling. Dueling was still like seen as, you know, respectful.
yeah, not in my lifetime. You'd
yeah,
have
no,
some group pretending to be from tribe A, but they were really some fundamentalist Islamists, and they try and blow you up. Yeah, anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. Or they're just hiding behind human shields and stuff. Yeah. This guy
Ne-
pranks this
never
guy
had
for
that
54
problem.
minutes.
Yeah, it's just like an hour of just like scam calls that but like he's fucking hilarious.
Oh wow. Okay, I'll have to watch this one
When
at
he
some point.
calls.
Also, I love how he's just playing this. What is this called? Like it's like Subway Surfers.
GTA. Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's great.
like
yeah.
It's GTA 5, isn't it?
GTA, it's like a
It's just a
custom
custom map or something, right?
map. Yeah.
Actually,
Star-
games like GTA 5 and Skyrim prove that we've just become accustomed to absolute shite.
Yeah.
Those games are now so old that I was young when they first came out.
Yeah.
What was it, 2010, 2011, some shit like that, 2013? Can't remember now. The point is, it was a very, very long time ago.
And it's still like the de facto games that people play. Yeah.
And everyone's just like, I've just bought the new copy on the PlayStation 5, and it's like, why? I had it on the PS3, you fucking knobhead.
Oh shit, not good.
It doesn't make the game any different. It just means you're a fucking mook that's paid another $50 for a new game.
There's a sucker born every day, dude. Sucker born every minute.
Oh, millions of them.
Millions of them. I was noticing this even. I went to go meet up with my my first graduate school roommates at UCLA. We went to like the local bar at UCLA, and then we went to there's like kind of like a club like dance area that we used to go to, and we just wanted to reminisce. The line was insane. The line was like super long, but we were obviously so much older than everyone else. Like everyone else was like barely 21 going in, and we're like 35. That the door guy was like, "Hey, you guys can just come in." Like I said, "Yeah, we just want to like see it. Like we're not actually like trying to like party here. I just want to see what our old, you know, dancing area was." And then we were there, and all the music playing was the same music we listened to when we were 21. So I was like, "Wait, is music like so bad? Today's music's so bad. You guys are still just listening to the stuff that we listened to in high school and college."
You tend to find it's where you go as well, though.
Yeah. It was just
All the
funny.
clubs we used to go to, we used to be more alternative.
Alternative. Yeah.
And so you'd get some more modern stuff, but then generally speaking, it would still be stuff that was out 20, 30 years prior. Metallica, Guns
Yep.
N' Roses, shit like that. And it's like, hang on a minute, nothing has been released in 30 years.
Yeah. Why are we still playing the same stuff? Yeah. Maybe gentlemen for generals and kings, but nothing gentlemanly about limb-strewn field. Oh, dude, yeah, that's some imagery right there.
Yeah.
I think they say like World War I was the most brutal war ever fought because it's where we started to have advantages of like chemical warfare and like all these other things, but we hadn't ever like come up with the rules for it yet.
No, it was that tactically, it's why it was such a meat grinder. Because everyone would hold up in
these trenches, which are just death pits of disease
and then they would
stuff.
and then they would run at each other.
Yeah.
And then just get mowed down by machine gun fire because we were still trying to fight
I
block
see.
wars.
I see.
Yeah, we were
trench
still trying
warfare.
to fight with. No, we were still trying to fight with that old square methodology.
Sure.
Where you all meet up in the middle of a battlefield and slug it out and then
Sort it out,
go
yeah.
home at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But we had machine guns, so it was like, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Who else we're going to help out today?
Let's go gambling!
John Jay's at the top there with a 4 out of 10 geometry question. But it's Hypersonic that gets picked. Hypersonic, what do you have for me, though? Compute the determinant of the following n by n matrix using induction on n. Does the website play, or it's just my soundboard? Yeah, it's just my soundboard. Otherwise, that would get really annoying for people if that just started like blaring on their phones. Okay. Compute the determinant using induction on n. Interesting. I'm guessing all the diagonals are 2 and all the off diagonals are -1. Is that kind of the thought process here? Okay, so let's see what it would be just for a regular 2x2. So if this was 2, 2, -1, -1, the determinant of this would be this minus that. So that would be 4 so 4 minus 2. So it's just equal to 2. Okay. Let's see the 3x3 case. Because then how you do determinants for higher and higher orders is you break them down into eventually just a bunch of 2x2s. But there's like a pattern to it. So this would be 2, 2, 2, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1. This is where you have to do something with like the ith column and the jth row or something to really do it with induction. Yeah, the determinant of a 5x5. Yeah, that's just brutal. Like, why would you ever do that? Anyways. Okay, so it's this value, so it's 2 times the determinant of this. So that's always just going to be equal to 2. And then it's minus... This is like the parity thing. It's minus this times -1. And then it's the determinant of this. So this and this, which is... What is that? -2 minus 2, so then it's -4? No, -2 minus 1. What am I saying? -2 minus 1 is -3. Right? Yeah. Okay, and then it's plus this one, which is then plus -1. And then that's also going to be 1 plus 2, which is going to be +3. Okay, so what does that get you? That's 4 minus 3 minus 3. So it's -2? Correct. I did have this wrong. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. This is 4. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 4 minus 1. This is 3. Thank you. I had that wrong. Thank you, Hypersonic.
Just a curious question.
What's up, dude?
So you can draw the line through the determinant that looks exactly like alpha, almost perfectly, but when you actually have to write alpha, you write CX. I just
like, okay, so you're saying I can do this, but I can't do this?
Yeah, just do it inside. Yeah, just do it inside.
I don't know, dude. I'm just I'm judging my fucking writing. God damn it.
I'm just curious.
You're just curious, Jesus. I'm just curious. Well, because that's this. That's an up down one. I can't do the left right. I guess I could. Okay. Yeah,
Start your pen, like,
I see.
down
I see.
more.
I don't know. We're stuck in our ways, I guess. 6 minus. So wait, the determinant of that is 0. No. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Oh, have you seen this?
Let me see.
If it comes on.
Dustborn. Mixtape.
Just Life is Strange. Yeah. What is this video game genre called? And now the best comment was trans games, only games, but not.
This is I know this game on the left though. This is Borderlands, no?
No.
It looks like Borderlands.
So these 3 games are notorious for being absolute shit. They're just really, really bad. It's basically put a chick in it and make it gay. Put a chick in it and make it gay. Put a chick in it and make it gay. That's literally the whole point in these games, and everyone's people have been, well, not buying them in great.
Do people buy
quantity.
them? People apparently get it. Yeah, someone's gotta buy it.
I try to ignore all this shit because it's just like, yeah, they're Western games.
It's
they're
rage
shit.
bait.
That's always been
It's rage bait, dude.
No. The phrase Western games are shit is an old phrase going all the way back to the 80s. It is still true, with the exception of like Halo.
Halo's great. Yeah, Halo's a phenomenal.
Anyway, the point is, I try and avoid all this stuff, but whenever this stuff comes up, there's some company called Sweet Baby Inc., which I'm sure you've heard of.
Sweet? No, I haven't heard of Sweet Baby Inc. That sounds questionable to me. Maybe Baby Isabella knows about Sweet Baby Inc. Wait, is this supposed to be zeros here as well? Is this zeros on the? So I'm confused. The diagonals are 2s.
So usually when you like leave it empty, you usually do 0s.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I learned something else today. Okay. So you're saying the diagonals are 1, the diagonals are 2s, and then the first top diagonal and the bottom diagonal from that diagonal are all -2s? Or all -1s, sorry.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
And then everything else is 0? Okay. So then that is... Yes, okay. So then this one is... Oh, okay. So that's just -1 times -2. So that's just 6 minus 2, which is 4. I think I got that right? Wait, there's like another negative. Yeah, wait. -1, -2, and there's another negative. Okay. I'm gonna guess that the sum is n plus 1. I'm just gonna say the sum is equal to n plus 1. Or the determinant is equal to n plus 1. I'm gonna say the determinant of an n by n is equal to n plus 1. Just because I see the pattern of this is 3, this is 4. If we were to do the next one... See, even if I wanted to do it. So that would be 2, -1, -1, 2, 2, 2, -1, -1, -1, -1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Because then I think what you have to do is you have to do it's the determinant of this, and then it's like the determinant of this, and then I think this is also like a plus minus, but then these don't count. Ooh, okay. Wait a minute. What's up, Fadi? Yeah, Halo 2 is great. Yeah, Halo 2 was great. Okay, so but these ones are gonna be 0. Okay, so you're really just taking this one, which I already know what the determinant of that is, right? That determinant is equal to 4. Because that's the same one as this. So then it's 2 times 4. And then it's got to be minus -1 times the determinant of this one. Which, ooh, I don't know. That's like a -1, -1, 0, 0, 2, -1, 0, -1, 2. So then that's that, which is the same as this one. But then you're going to have this one. Oh, but this one will be 0, and then this one will be 0. Oh, okay, very cool, actually. So that one would be 2 times 4 minus... And then this is -1 times 3. So that would be 8 minus... Or 8, is that gonna be plus? 8 plus 3? Fuck. I think that one's a minus. Minus -1. I want to say it would be -3 and just equal to 5. And then I think the n+1 thing is working. But I don't know how to show that with deduction.
It is.
No, you don't think you think it's +3?
I think it is a plus.
Damn it.
Let's see. It goes plus minus.
Right?
Plus minus.
It's plus
and
minus,
then
but then these two are I don't care about
-1.
these. And then this was the original yeah, right? And then this is yeah, -1. I want it to be minus, so it's just equal to 5, but it's not. You're right. And I think that's another minus. Guess the formula, prove it with induction. Is it n+1, by the way? I think we're kind of starting to say it's equal to n+1. I don't know how to show... Well, okay, what I am seeing, though, is... It's equal to 2 times the determinant of the one before. I'm kind of seeing it. But, okay. Anyways. Just in interest of time, I'll keep moving. But I think this one is n+1.
It should be a minus, actually, yeah, because it does. I put it into GPT. It is -1.
Right? Okay, so this would be equal to 5 somehow? I think I screwed up something here on the plus minuses, probably. But I think it is just n+1. That's what I'm seeing. Because I'm seeing that as you go to higher and higher dimensions, I'm always doing the same determinant of the matrix, like, of my OG matrix. Like, eventually I'm doing the OG just 2 by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. All right. We think it's n+1. I didn't prove it exactly, but... What is the sine of 30 degrees? 1/2. Hypersonic goes with the fun ones. I agree. I think it's n+1. Okay, let's see what else we got. Spin a winner.
Let's go gambling!
Jay! What do you got for me, Jay? Ooh, nice. Some physics. We like physics. Big fan of physics. Okay. An astronaut with a mass of 65 kilograms is in a rotating spaceship of radius 150 meters. She stands on a scale and the rate is 540. At what acceleration do objects fall when dropped? Okay, this is cool. So, scales. Yeah, scales measure normal force. This is also like kind of like how apparent weight works, which is like, I call this like apparent weight. So if your normal force is being increased or decreased, then you're gonna feel like you're heavier or lighter. So F. So yeah, this is how this works, I think. Okay. So a person has always the force of gravity pulling down, and that's going to be equal to m times like some version of g, and then they're going to have the normal force, and this is from the scale, and that's equal to 540 newtons. This on Earth is 9.8, but if you're not on Earth, or you're on something else that's like doing some weird stuff, then that can change. So in this case, this is going to be 540 is equal to 65. Because these two forces have to balance each other out for the person not to be falling off the scale. So 540... What's up, Jay? Yeah, okay, good. So this is 540 is equal to 65 times some new g. We're going to solve for that. So then I'm going to get that 540 divided by 65. And that's going to give me a gravity of 8.31. Cool. So you can say that here g of like the space system is going to be equal to 8.31. And so you can say the acceleration, do objects fall, you could say like is equal to technically, I guess, like negative 8.31 meters per second squared. Okay, so this is cool. This is a proposed plan. So when astronauts are out in space, like in the spaceship, in the whatever the space shuttle we used to have, they float around, and that's because there's no gravity, or gravity is not strong enough to keep them stuck to like surfaces. One way to create artificial gravity is, and one proposed method is to rotate, and then have the centripetal acceleration kind of act as like your gravity. So what happens is, let's say for instance person was here on the space system thing, and that this is like rotating around, okay, and then they said the radius is 150 meters. Okay, so this person, if this thing is rotating fast enough, will feel a force from the ground that they're on. So this would be like force normal from the ground that needs to push in the direction that the centripetal acceleration is pointing, which in this case AC, and that's also always equal to v squared over r. Now, if I want the force, if I want the acceleration to feel like 8.31 there, that means my centripetal acceleration has to be 8.31. Yeah. So if Fn is equal to 540 newtons, then that's going to be equal to mass times acceleration there, which is going to have to be equal to the 65 times v squared over r. Now we know what r is. R is 150 meters. So 540 is equal to 65. And that's over 150. So then you can solve. So we can do 540 times 150 divided by 65. Then square root. And that's going to give me 35.3. So I'm going to say v is equal to 35.3 meters per second, which Bella got the exact answer. 90 squared to 26 over 13. Oh, dude. But no one wants that much stuff. They always just want it. They want something that in decimals. But yes, that's right. That's right, Bella. Okay, cool. So that's the linear velocity, or we say like tangential velocity of something going around in the spaceship. Or in the space station, yeah. And so if they want the period of the rotation of the space, I'm surprised it was labeled as a 6 out of 10. Yeah, was it? Yeah, this one was labeled as, let's see why. It says clear AP Physics high school question, circular motion with multiple parts involving this. I think it's kind of easy, but I understand that like centripetal motion is confusing to students. Okay, so period of rotation. So let's remember what period is. So period is equal to the amount of time. So you'd like say amount of seconds for one revolution, which could also be seen as the distance or the circumference of the circle. Or here, let's say distance of one revolution divided by the velocity. So the distance that this would need to travel to do one revolution is equal to 150 times 2 pi. You could get that from arc length, right? We did that earlier in last week's streams. Arc length is equal to the amount of angle that you go around times the radius. So that's the same as this, 2 pi times 150. Or you can remember that circumference is 2 pi r. And then this is now divided by 35.3. So the distance I have to travel to go around divided by the velocity at which I'm traveling, that'll give me the amount of time it takes me to do a single revolution, which is the period. So we can do 150 times 2 times pi divided by this, and that's going to give us 26.7 seconds. Yeah, 26.7 seconds. There you go. So yeah, that's part 1, part A, part B, and part C. Cool. Does that make sense to you, Jay? Yes? Cool? You're welcome. I would say maybe when explaining this, because this is not like the best explanation for like how this is working. I would say that the normal force is only pointing against like the spaceship, the space station that you're on, towards the center of the rotation. And if you're going around in a circle, that mass times the centripetal acceleration is what is responsible for the normal force that you feel. And so objects feel like they're dropping because they have to stay in circular motion. It's kind of hard to there's probably a good visual for this. One second, let me see. Like rotating space station gravity. Yeah, artificial gravity. This is kind of like the ideas that they have for these, and that these things would then, yeah. Interstellar, good. Yeah, Interstellar is also, yeah, Interstellar has that as well. Oh, they talk about different movies. That's actually kind of fun. Project Hail Mary. That's actually it's a good movie. It's also a book, I guess. I haven't read the book.
Is Armageddon in there?
Is Armageddon in there? Let's see. The Martian, 2001, Cowboy Bebop, Interstellar. No Armageddon.
No.
Yes, they have those. Yes, the Rise of the Amusement Park, that spin. Yeah. And you're literally pushed up, yeah. That's also how, like, quote-unquote, zero gravity simulations are done, is they have airplanes that just descend, like, really, really fast. So, relative to the environment you're in, like, inside the airplane, you feel weightless, because the entire thing is accelerating downwards. Yeah. You
Kind
can
of a
feel
fascinating
zero
concept
G.
if you think about it.
What is the zero G thing?
Well, you're in an atmosphere,
yeah.
but you're inside an object. But because the object is plummeting, you're no longer free falling within the context
Exactly.
of the planet.
Yeah. And that's why you feel like you're at 0 gravity. That's also why when you go skydiving, you feel weightless at the beginning until you hit terminal velocity. Because
I wouldn't know. I always go head first with my arms tucked in.
yeah, well, I mean, minus any sort of air resistance. Whenever you're whenever you're in free fall, right, you're accelerating at the same rate at which gravity is pulling things down, so you feel weightless because there's nothing pushing up on you.
Again, for us, it was always get down as fast as possible and open the chutes as low as possible. And so it was always just sort of be a bullet, so it never really felt like we were weightless. It was always must get there fast, must get there fast.
Must get faster, must get faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean satellites are in a constant free fall of orbiting Earth? Yeah, so satellites are interesting. They are moving at such a velocity that it balances out the gravitational force that's trying to like pull them down, and it's called like geosynchronous orbit, I guess. So they stay in the same place relative to the planet.
Not every time. Some are designed to be geosynchronous.
Okay.
Some are deliberately calculated so they will be geosynchronous, but others will,
they'll drift a little bit for sure.
We have some which are intentionally going as fast as possible to take as much data as possible across the face of the Earth within the shortest possible time.
I see. So those are like not geosynchronous because they're trying to go.
They orbit very, very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's kind of like the little picture.
A mobile phone satellite will be like that.
Yes. Yeah. Or geostationary. Yeah.
A spy satellite will go as fast as it can
to grab as much information it can, or to be at different parts in the world, like just very easily, right? Just very quickly. Yes. So they have a speed equal to the. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Large object pulls on small object. That's all you really need to know.
Yes. So, and technically, eventually gravity will pull these things in and cause them to crash. So they do need some sort of like thruster to keep them in that orbit. Yeah. Alright, so this is cool. So satellites, the orbit is becoming inclined, oscillating between 0 and 15 degrees every 55 years. The end of... Okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't know all this. Are directly into a G... Okay. Apogee, G7 low perigee. All more satellites are then used to raise the perigee. Yeah, this is all like space physics stuff. This is, I guess, astrophysics kind of. It's cool. More pranks. Prasco's posting more pranks. Is this another good one?
Yeah, I found one that I was looking for. But that one's got like a 30-second like intro that is fucking hilarious.
Okay, let's watch the intro. You guys won't be able to hear it on Discord, but I'll watch it on.
Will you please repeat your concern?
So
you
I want to throw a cookie bomb at your mother and then leave.
Oh no! Oh no!
I was calling to see if I could put your mother's on a billboard.
Yourself.
What are you talking?
they're all like exiting the calls. Fun fact: there are no closed orbits due to relativity. Oh, I didn't know that. Very, very aptly said from the username Eclipse. Okay, cool. All right, good question there. That was Jay. All right, let's go find next question we're gonna go do. Yes, I will post solutions. So all the solutions are posted. I just did. So I posted them in the Discord here, Jay. So you'll see it right here. And then I'll give you a coin for asking the question as well. Coin for that. Jay. There you go. So hopefully that helps you out. Nice. You're welcome. Okay. Let's go find another question to work on.
I never thought of that.
What's up? What do you never think of?
from a matter of perspective. So if you're in orbit above the equator,
Yeah.
the distance is obviously greater than if you were further north or south of that position. So is that then more energy to stay in orbit if you're at the equator, or less?
Well, the gravitational force is less at the equator, right? Because you're further radii from the center of mass.
For you to stay in the same space without degrading.
I think it's.
No, but see, here's the trick they don't want to tell you. There's actually no energy. You're standing on top of the dome.
It's all flat. It's at a flat Earth. Is that what we're gonna say?
Yeah,
Because it's all the fucking.
Flat. You're standing on a
damn it.
dome. It's just kind of like walking over a hill. You know?
The what is it? The firmament. What is it called? Firmament. Firmament. I learned about it. Yeah, when I debated the flat earther guy. The firmament.
See, that's an old concept. That's like Latin.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like some like I don't know.
The firmament. The firmament is old Latin for the earth.
Yeah, I think it was like I don't even remember where they. I think it's something from like the Bible. It was like there's
The
God
opposite.
created a firmament or something to separate the water or something. I don't know.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And God created the heaven and the earth, but it translates in the original Aramaic as the firmament and the sky.
Oh, so it has like religious connotations.
Yeah, it comes from the Bible, like the whole thing about the firmament. I just don't remember what the hell it is.
Oh, interesting. Here's sensation. This is what it says. Okay, so a normal satellite can be geostationary only above the equator. It cannot sit motionless above, let's say, somewhere like Maine using an ordinary orbit. So for a satellite to stay over 1 point Earth, its orbit once per sidereal day. Okay. So over the equator, it can be placed there naturally. Once it's there, it just needs small corrections. Over Maine, it cannot remain fixed because it needs continuous thrust to hover at that latitude, which will require more energy. It's not how satellites are. Okay. I see. So it would require less energy for the equator.
Yeah.
But I think it's due to like some other like technical things of, there's like inclination at that point, and also like if you're launching from Maine, then you're already tilted. It's already canted. I kind of see what you're saying. You're saying that if I rotated, for instance, around here, right, versus around here. But I think in order
which
to...
Which would degrade faster.
Yeah, I think in order to do this, though, this isn't a normal circular orbit that you can get. Like, things naturally want to orbit around the center of the mass. This would always be trying to get pulled towards the... Because, okay, just in terms of gravity sensation, right? Gravity will pull on this thing always towards the center. So in order to keep it up at that, whatever that latitude, you need to constantly be injecting energy. Because stuff wants to chill. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, even the Earth itself is oblate.
Slightly oblique. Yeah. I think it's pretty circular.
Oblate.
What does oblate mean? Sorry.
Oblate spheroid. It's the shape of the Earth.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. What? Wait, the Earth is not a sphere?
It's a donut.
What?
See, that's what I was to say to flat earthers. They're like,
No,
the Earth's flat, it's a donut.
It's a oblique spheroid, but it's like
0.3%.
We say spheroid, yeah, because it's like it's not exactly a sphere, but
okay.
Oblate.
It's not
not oblique.
It's 0.3%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a sphere for all intents.
It's pretty much,
it's
yeah.
Like
due to some error.
Imperfections and stuff, yeah.
Well, it's the whole. Oh my god, it's 0.3%. It's like, yeah, but think about the actual size in metric terms.
Yeah.
0.3% is still thousands of miles.
Yeah, I mean, if they could think that far. They also don't seem to understand that you can be on a curved surface and be locally flat. So.
Right. Yeah. That was my main argument with the flat earther guy. Is yes, the things he's saying make sense, but not at the scale of where we are, like in the Earth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like thinking about like if you think about like f of x as x squared, your first derivative is 2x, and so at x equals 0, you're locally flat, but your second derivative is 2, meaning that there is still curvature.
Exactly.
But you're flat locally, so it's
Yeah.
I mean, I have the easiest way possible to prove that the Earth is not flat.
What is that?
Light can only travel in a straight line. Yes.
Well, light can curve. Like, yeah.
If you stand at Alexandria and look at the obelisk and you go to Cairo and do something similar, you'll notice how it's not quite the same.
Yeah. I don't like any of the optics arguments because there is a lot of weird shit that happens with like refractive indices and like the atmosphere that people just like they start latching onto and start using it to justify whatever they want. Yeah, I don't like optics arguments in general, just because there is too much like kind of wiggle and stuff.
But not fundamentally. Otherwise,
sure, yeah, not fundamentally. Yeah. But we can like see around corners and like bends because like light does bend through air and like through different surfaces.
No, because in order to bend light, you need enough energy, the kind of energy that you need to punch a hole in the universe. I mean.
From an optics,
only a star can bend enough light to do that.
No, it's an optics
not that
argument.
You're necessarily like bending it either. There's ways like if you look at like in high gravity, like certain suns, and like large objects in space. This is part of how we like came up with the idea that relativity was actually accurate. Because I forget exactly what it was. But we were able to see light coming from a star going around some large mass that had a
something that was like cosmically bigger
star. Yeah, and so that light was curved around that mass due to curved space-time.
I vaguely remember that, but yeah, I can't remember the specifics either.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The bending I talk about is like this argument when the like the pencil's in the water. Right, and like where you look at it, it looks like it's bending, and it has to do with shit like this. This is like the refractive indices of stuff. Yeah, like this. Like, oh man, people think, oh no, like the pencil's broken. Right.
But you can still see that it's what?
Yeah, but this is what I'm talking.
If you look at that and not know that that's a solid object, it's
yes, yeah. But this happens on like at scales where again. Light kind of does take paths not predicted by what it should be. Yeah.
Right, seriously. You know how when someone tries to rob you and you fill a sock full of batteries? Right.
Sorry, what? What? You throw a sock full of batteries?
No. When someone tries to rob... When someone tries to rob you, but you're not allowed any weapons, so you use a sock full of batteries, right?
I don't know about this, but okay, yes.
Okay, well, so these are the kinds of people that I wouldn't even go that hardcore. I'd just get a sock full of socks, right?
I get a sock full of socks. Just beat them with the socks.
Lay waste them like 4 days.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go see if we're gonna do some more Valkyrie.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go just get a sock full of socks and just start beating them. Sean! Congrats, Sean. Oh, okay, so geometry. Yeah, I love that meme, Matham. That meme is my favorite. He's like, peace. Okay, show that the leg of the hypotenuse of a right triangle is greater than the length of the leg.
Wrong way, anyway.
What?
No, that's not peace. That's peace.
No,
that means up your bum. I'm not even joking.
Really? That's kind of like a screw you type thing.
Well, because Winston Churchill infamously did it wrong. He was supposed to do this,
but he did it this way.
Victory and peace, and then someone in his cabinet said, actually, that means up your bum.
Oh, that's too funny. Up yours, yeah. What's up, Lou World? Yes. Okay, show that the leg of a hypotenuse of a right triangle is greater. I don't know, but this is just I don't know. Like, if this is a right triangle and then this is like not 0, it can't be 0 because then otherwise it's not a triangle, right? I don't know. Maybe this is what I would say, John. I would say that like because a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, c is always greater than a, and c is always greater than b. Because c is equal to the square root of a squared plus b squared, and a is equal to the square root of a squared. So the square root of a squared is always less than the square root of a squared plus b squared. So if this is always greater than this, then this also has to be greater than this. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I would say like for b does not equal 0. And then this is equal to c. And then this is also equal to a. So c is always greater than a. I think that's kind of the argument I would make.
Just quickly, doesn't for something have some weird symbolism as well?
Like for all. I mean, sometimes they say
No,
like
just
this.
the word for.
What, like this one?
Like in math, like with the symbols.
With math, this is like such that. I know this one is like such that.
No, that's for every.
Oh, for every. Oh, so that is one
Yeah.
of the fours. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
so
it.
there's
For
that's-
every.
you would do
And then this is like,
so
is that
like,
for any? This is like, I forget.
I forget. Or normally I don't. I know. So normally, like when you use it, so like you'll say like for every A in, and then you'll put a bit like a capital A
Yeah.
to say in A. And then there exists, which is a backwards E.
Mhm.
And then you do it like that. It gets kind of funky. It's hard to explain over a voice call because I don't know, like the symbols, names.
Yeah. How can you ask a question, Lou World? Nice. Here's the website. I'll send it to you. Yeah, there's a bunch of like. Yeah. It's called like set notation, I think, or set theory notation.
Yeah, this is in the GCSE.
Yeah. Well, we also just use it like because for every time you have to write for any, it's gonna take like 6 years. And then,
Yeah.
We just do the upside down A and all that.
Just like for every.
Faster. It makes it a lot faster, a lot more clear, concise.
Okay, so it says, show that the smallest value for the distances between P and point M on a line is the distance D, PQ, where Q is the point of intersection between L through P perpendicular to L. Well, yes, okay. So, wait. The smallest value for the distances is this. Yeah, this is the smallest. Okay. Okay, yeah, because this distance, right, is equal to the square root of PQ squared plus QM squared. Right, because this makes a right triangle. Here, John. So the only way for this to be the smallest would be for QM to equal to 0. And so then if D is equal to PQ, that's the smallest it can be. Because PQ is definitely, this is non-zero. So D is minimized. When QM is equal to 0. And then D is just equal to PQ. Yeah, that's how I'd write that. Okay, cool. Good question, John. Those are fun. Good. Peace.
Well done! Well done!
Ba-da-da. What's up, Bella? What are you sending me to? You just get it for work and you get it here? Awesome. Thank you, baby.
Good job!
Appreciate all the boosts. I will stop paying for the other boosts we have to save us money in the server. So we can buy more prizes for all you guys. Let's see. I will. Thank you. I appreciate you, Bella. Let's go choose another one.
Let's go gambling!
Gladiator! Fascinating. Okay, let's go check this. Okay. Prove the following property using 2D Cartesian vectors. So a plus b squared plus a minus b squared is 2a squared plus 2b squared. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Do they want me to, like, literally draw these? I just asked, okay, can I get the pink name tag? Yeah, do you want the pink one? Well, here, I'd have to remove the math gods for you and then give you just the server booster. I can make the server booster one a higher tier for you, Bella, if you want. I'll do that. One sec. I appreciate all the... You have the tag. Here, let me give it to you. I thought I moved it up. There you go, Bella. You got the pink. Yeah. I think you can try drawing or manipulate algebraically. I think I want to draw it. Because the squaring is weird. So for instance, if this was vector A, and then this was vector B, then this right here would be A plus B. And then this going down. Let me do a different color, sorry. Or different. Yeah, let's say this one is minus B. Then this right here would be A minus B. But then I'm squaring it. Oh, I see what I'm saying. Oh, okay. So I'm saying that this squared plus this squared is equal to 2a squared plus 2b squared. Ooh. I think I want to do algebraically.
Yeah, I would just do algebraically.
Right, because I can't.
I'm talking about the magnitude of it as well.
Sure. Right. Okay.
So you can just algebraically work out.
Yeah. So a plus b squared, that's equal to a squared plus b squared, right? And then plus 2a dot b, right? And then I would say a minus b squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2a dot b. So then if you add these two together, these would cancel. And so you'd get 2a squared plus 2b squared. Where you can put magnitudes around these if you want. Yeah, it's fine. Same thing. Yeah. I think you just show it algebraically that way. Gladiator. Yeah. Because then I think these just cancel. Yeah. I wanted to see if you could do it graphically, though. It would be kind of cool. I would see that, like, this squared plus this squared should equal... these two combined would be... The magnitude of it would be 4b squared.
Yeah, but the problem is that we don't know anything about B. Like, we don't know that it's straight up. Or
Oh, that's
straight
true.
down.
Oh, you're so right.
We don't know that.
No, you're
that
so right,
A
breasticles.
is
Yeah.
Horizontal, and we
Yes.
know nothing about the
Yeah.
angles of it,
Yeah.
so we can't. I don't think we could because we'd need
I fucked up.
to know the dot product of the vectors to square it,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't know the
Yeah.
what that would be.
Right, because if... Yeah, breasticles brings up a really good point. Because if this was this way, then A minus B would be this way. And then those are not now 90 degrees anymore. So, yeah. A plus B and A minus B are not 90 degrees to each other. Unless B is literally just straight up and down. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so maybe don't look at this. I think just do it algebraically. Looks okay. Cool. Got that even. Yeah, you just expand it like a regular expression, for sure, yeah. Of the magnitudes, yeah. I mean... Okay, the other way you could have done this, because they did give you this, they said A is A1, A2, and B is B1, B2, comma, right? So, okay, if you wanted to do it that way, let's kind of show you, it would be the same. So, A plus B, vector A plus vector B, would be equal to A1 plus B1, comma, A2 plus B2, right? And then A minus B, that would be equal to A1 minus B1. And then this would be A2 minus B2. If you're doing it by components, right? So then the magnitude of this squared, so magnitude, diagonals of a parallelogram. Okay, that's true too. So magnitude of A plus B would be equal to the square root of A1 plus B1 squared plus A2 plus B2 squared. And then so magnitude of that squared would just get rid of the square root. So then you'd have A1 plus B1 squared plus A2 plus B2 squared. Yeah, with the components. Yeah, I agree. Okay. So then, one sec. Let me just get these for you. Yeah. Because yeah, you totally can do it with components. So there. So this. So minus would make these minus here, right? This would become minus here. So then that squared just gets rid of the square root. And then you can expand. Yeah, that works as well. I mean, this is also... Yeah, okay. Cool. So let me get rid of this. So then if you expand these... This is going to get you A1 squared plus B1 squared plus 2A1 B1 plus A2 squared plus B2 squared plus 2A2 B2. And then this is going to get you A1 squared plus B1 squared minus 2a1b1 plus a2 squared plus b2 squared minus 2a2b2. And so then if you add those two together, well, now this cancels with this. Or sorry, with... Sorry. This cancels with this. This cancels with this. And you're just left with 2a1 squared plus 2b1 squared plus 2a2 squared plus 2b2 squared, which is the same thing as 2 times a1 squared plus a2 squared plus 2 times b1 squared plus b2 squared. And then this right here is the magnitude of a squared, and this right here is the magnitude of b squared. Because yeah, magnitude of a is equal to square root of a1 squared plus b plus a2 squared. So magnitude of a squared is equal to a1 squared plus a2 squared. Okay, there you go. That's better. Do it that way. Yeah, I agree. This is like the shorthand notation that just works, but yeah, if your teacher really wants the components, you can do that way as well. Cool. All right, there we go. That's a better solution. A little more tedious, but it works. Oh man. All right, let's see. Breasticles, let's see if you get picked, dude. You have a 50% chance. 50%.
We will see.
We will see, dude. Is he Shadow Man today?
Let's go gambling!
You're welcome, Gladiator. Roy! Okay. Well, this is... Matham actually wanted this. Yeah. This let's see if Matham's here. He wanted Calc 3. Sleeps. If he's asleep, it's okay. I think this is the one AFG submitted for him. The volume of the region between the two cones. Between the cone. Yeah. Yes. I believe this is Calc 3. I'll put some extra time on the clock. I'll work a little bit later with you guys. Well, trying to like balance my schedule of work and everything else, but I know I started late today, so I'll put another half hour on. Okay. All right. Let's see. Find the volume of the region between the cone of that and then the paraboloid of that. Ooh.
Can't see the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. One sec. You're right. There we go. So, ooh, the paraboloid z is equal to square root of x squared plus y squared. Okay. Oh, let's do this on Desmos. Let me show this on Desmos. This is the visualizing I talk about, which is kind of like hard to look at. But you guys get Desmos on almost everything these days. Bless Desmos. Okay, z is equal to x squared plus y squared. That's a paraboloid. Cool. And then you have z squared is equal to x squared plus y squared. So this is kind of what it is. That's super funny looking.
What in the heck?
Yeah. And I think they want the area in between the two. The volume of the region between the cone. So the cone is the blue one. So here, yeah. Let me pull this picture in.
So that area, like on the.
Yeah, so I think they want the area in between. Well, interesting. I think it's down here, actually. You found them satisfying later? Yeah, I think this is actually what they want. I think they want the area of this little nub. So what? Let me show you, like, where I think we're dealing with. I think we're dealing with this.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I think.
That little area down there. That would make
Jesus.
sense, actually, because it's trapped under there.
Right? Yeah, right? I think that's kind of what they want. Looks
Reminds me
kinda
of
weird.
shells.
It is a little bit like shells, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna like try to.
I wish they didn't have this little, like they didn't box it up like that, you know?
Yeah. So something like this, maybe. Look at it. Okay. So the red part's gonna be the other way to do this is to kind of just look in one of the planes. So for instance, if we're looking at in the ZX plane, Z is equal to x squared plus y squared is gonna look like this. This would be here, let's make this the red one. First time I use equations in the integral bounds. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Isn't it? Close. Yeah, you're just like, wait, what? Okay, so this is z is equal to x squared plus y squared.
What's crazier
Yeah? What's up?
is in Calc 3, I had a friend and he took this teacher who had never really taught Calc 3 before. And he had his final this week, and they never did double integrals. They never did triple integrals. They never did Green's theorem, Stokes' theorem.
Oh no.
They did he said his final had like linear approximations, and that was like the hardest
Oh
thing
no.
on this Calc 3 final.
Dude, see, but he's gonna get screwed when he does like high level math things and he never learned like the core essentials of Calc 3.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Like GG,
he's
you have a good
probably
grade
gonna
now.
get, like shafted because he's an electrical engineer.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
major,
get super
so-
fucked.
Yeah, he's gonna be cooked.
He's in a world of pain.
How do we move around?
Electromagnetic field theory is gonna be a lot of fun for him without any Green's theorem or Stokes' theorem. Or
Yeah. You need all that.
anything.
Tuma's asking, how do you move around? Sorry, like within the board? I think you just use your scroll wheel, or you can hit this. There's like a hand thing down here you can click, and that
Yeah,
can
the
like
hand
move.
thing works.
Okay,
Whenever I
cool.
use scroll, it draws.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's something with your mouse settings. Yeah, those are classes you love taking at the time that you pay from later. Exactly. Yeah, it's like I got a good grade now, but it's like at what cost?
Oh shit, not good.
At what cost? I've won, but at what cost? All right. The region, but yeah, but how the fuck do you do this?
Would Y be like this?
Y would
like-
be in this direction. It would be. So usually how we draw things is we say we do like this. We say like X, Y, Z.
Oh.
So this would be positive Y. This would be positive. I know my Y is positive X, and then this would be positive Z.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. But then this thing is rotated. So this is like the cross-sectional. I think what we're doing is we're finding this area, right?
Yeah.
But then we're revolving that, I think, around the z-axis. So this is actually kind of a Calc 2 problem.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, you gotta like. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So I think the way to do this, maybe use cylindrical coordinates. I agree with that. Yeah. So this is where a coordinate and you do this a lot in Calc 3. You do like coordinate transformations. So doing that because everything here looks like it's cylindrically symmetric. We're gonna switch to cylindrical coordinates. So we're gonna say that x is equal to r cosine theta, y is equal to r sine theta, z is equal to z, and then so x squared plus y squared is now just equal to r squared. So this is really the equation z is equal to r squared, sorry. And then this is the equation z is equal to r. Because it's z squared equals r squared. So then it's just z is equal to r. So what you're doing is you're integrating up from here to here. From here to like the some value z. Which I think, yeah. Oh, if this is z is equal to r, we want to figure out where these things intersect, I guess. And they intersect at z is equal to r. Wait, how does this work? Sorry. Z is equal to r squared. Yeah. Wait. Oh man, this is confusing.
Are you gonna make it into like a trig and then like kind of solve it like that?
Yeah, so I want to do things in cylindrical coordinates. So dv for cylindrical is equal to r d theta. Sorry, it's r. I think it's r dr d theta dz. Is that what it is? Did I have that wrong? No, yeah, it's r dr d theta dz. Yeah, this is cylindrical coordinates. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this. So that's in cylindrical coordinates. Have you done cylindrical coordinates yet, Tuma?
No.
All right, so this is how you figure out volume for things in a cylindrical coordinate system, which is now your integral is, so if you're doing volume in Cartesian coordinate, which is just x, y, and z. So dv in what we call it Cartesian, dash is equal to dx, dy, dz. So if you want to find the volume of something in Cartesian, you would just do something here, and then this would be like dx, dy, dz. And then these bounds tell you like where you look in x, where you look in y, where you look in z. Gotta grab your side, you're good, breasticles. In cylindrical coordinates, a bit of volume here. See, they kind of expand it here. This is equal to something that covers the angle d theta, and then r times d theta like carves out this, and then dz is like the height, and then dr is this, and so that it's like length times width times height gets you what the volume is. Let me show you this again in like Cartesian. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right. So remember when you're doing integrals, right? The integral of dx like just gets you x.
Yeah.
So the integral of a differential piece of volume will get you what the volume is. So integral of dv is equal to v. I don't think there's a sign on cylindrical. There is on spherical. So thank you, hypersonification. I do need to hydrate. Okay. So when dealing with strictly just x's and y's and z's, if I want to talk about some chunk of area, dv, that's the same thing as saying the differential in y times the differential in x times the differential in z. And that's like a length times width times height. And that gets me the volume there.
Oh.
Okay? But
so if you have like a coordinate and you do like the integral of that,
mm-hmm.
you get the volume.
Right. So whenever your shapes are nice squares and rectangles, doing things in terms of dx, dy, and dz makes sense. Because it's easy to map out these types of shapes. Whenever things are more cylindrical in terms of like their symmetry and stuff, then you want to do things in cylindrical geometry. Because now, when I pick out different regions of volume, I'm looking at dr, d theta, dz, which usually is, d theta is almost always just going from 0 to 2 pi because you're doing the whole thing around it. But then what dr is and what dz is changes. And the way to think about that is, if I had a similar like cube that I was trying to find the volume of this thing, this would have a height, which is still equal to dz. It would have a width, which is now equal to like dr, because r points away from the z-axis here. So dr always maps out like this. And then r d theta maps out like the other like width dimension for this 3D shape. No, you're okay, Lou World. Thanks for coming by, though. Lou World, make sure to join our Discord if you want. That's where like we always post any of the solutions I do on today's stream will get put in there. So if we get to yours, we'll do it and we'll put it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna use r dr d theta dz to figure out the volume in between these, where yes, in terms of the z-axis, we're gonna go from z is equal to 0 to z is equal to 1, because you basically set these two equal to each other. You say, okay, z is equal to r squared, but also z is equal to r. So where do those two things intersect? Well, it's where r is equal to r squared, or r is equal to 1. So in terms of my integral here, dz is going to go from 0 to 1. I know I'm going to rotate around the whole z-axis to make a complete circle. So my d theta is going to go from 0 to 2 pi. And then this is where things get a little tricky. So the r dr, okay. So dr needs to point from here. We need to integrate from here to here. So that's going to be from r is equal to z to r is equal to, in this case, the square root of z, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then this is, because this points in the r direction. Whoever just simply find theta, swap between the math. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's the worst. Math and physics switch which one's theta, which one's phi for spherical. Yeah, they do. It's terrible. Okay. So then this is your integral that you just have to solve. So this becomes a little bit messy. Does this make sense, Tuma? This stuff is probably a little confusing.
My nephew was pulling every single wire, and I had to go like.
Oh no.
So I wasn't here.
Oh no. Okay. Well, okay. So in order to do this, you have to set up another 3D integral, and it's considering the bounds between things. So what we say is that this part and this part both intersect at z is equal to 1. So when thinking about integrating to get my volume, I know in terms of z, so dz, I'm going to go from 0 to 1. And then as I go up, I need to add up I need to go around to get the volume. I need the whole
Yeah.
So that's why this is 0 to 2 pi in terms of d theta. And then in terms of r though, okay, so as I'm going up and then I'm rotating around, my r is going to go from r starting here on this line, which was r was equal to z, or z is equal to r, and then we're going out this far in radius to where r is equal to the square root of z, or z is equal to r squared.
That one would have been a little bit harder, actually.
Yes, yeah, this is the harder part, is this.
How do you know it started from 0?
For which one?
For for the second one.
For this, for 0 to 2 pi?
Yeah.
Oh, because
yeah.
because that's just the angle. So you start here, and then it goes all the way around.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So really, what you're doing is you are building a bunch of like these. That's kind of what you're doing. Do you see how, like, and then you're getting this? So this right here is the z to the square root of z for the dr. Then going all around is the 0 to 2 pi for the d theta. And then integrating from here, from z is equal to 0, all the way up to z is equal to 1. That gets you the...
How do you know it's 1?
How do you know it's 1? Okay, because these two lines, z is equal to r, and z equals to r squared, those intersect when z is equal to 1 and r is equal to 1. Right? These two lines intersect when the z's are the same, so when r is equal to r squared, and the only value where something equals the same thing squared is just 1.
Oh, I see.
You can also just divide both sides by r, and you just get like, oh, r is equal to 1. But also, z is equal to r. So z is equal to 1.
Yeah,
so
I think the
that's
last
why.
one was tricky.
Yeah, so that's why I know it's from 0 to 1. Yeah. Yeah, 0 to 2 pi r. What's up?
It's just that last one then.
Yeah. 1 and 0. Oh, correct. Yeah. So I made a little bit of an oopsies there. But yeah, the other place they intersect is at 0, but that's trivial. We already know that one. Correct, yeah. Thank you, Fembox. No, that's right. Yeah, so then you do this integral. And this is going to get you... What is that? R squared over 2 then? R squared over 2 evaluated from z to square root of z. So that's going to get you z over 2 minus z squared over 2. And then we're evaluating that d theta from 0 to 2 pi. But there's no theta here at all. So that's just going to like strap a theta to it. And then you're going to evaluate that from 0 to 2 pi. So that always makes this just 2 pi. And then the final integral is from 0 to 1 dz. So then this is going to become 2 pi over 2. You can pull the 2's out. And then that's going to be z squared over 2 minus z to the third over 3. And then that's evaluated from 0 to 1. And so the 0 doesn't count. And so I get pi. And then that's going to be 1/2 minus a third. Which is equal to, I think, 1/6. Yeah. Pi over 6. So I think the answer is pi over 6. Anyways, that's a cool one. Yeah, so this is kind of a hint at like what again Calc 3 is going to be. The visualizing is the hardest thing. This is why I talk about this being difficult, just because the visualizing. You guys luckily have Desmos, which makes it a little bit easier. But you have to think about things in terms of like cross sections and then like 3D revolving around stuff. It gets a little tricky.
That's kind of cool though. I'm really enjoying this. Like, honestly.
Until you actually have to do it for a grade.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's go pick another winner.
Let's go gambling!
Come on, Breskos. Blue World. Man, the person who had a 7% chance. Oh, but see, okay, here, this is cool. This takes 2 seconds. This is also Calc 3.
Oh wow.
So they're saying evaluate this. So this dv, this is supposed to be probably so they're saying evaluate this integral, which is y z squared e to the xyz, and they say on the cube, where this is a cube that goes from 0 to 1 in terms of x, 0 to 1 in terms of y, and 0 to 1 in terms of z. So
it already gives you the limits.
Yeah, it already gives you the limits, and also because it's a cube, you can use Cartesian for dv, so we can just do dx, dy, dz. So
I see. Like when integrating them.
right, yeah. So when doing the integration, I can just do okay, cool, 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to 1, and then this is dx, dy, dz. And so now you just have to do the integration like step by step. This is ugly. But okay. The nice thing is we can change the order in which we do things. I think I want to do the z integral last, maybe. Which I think I already have there. Okay, good, cool. Because
it's z and e.
well, okay, so here's the cool thing. Because these don't depend on dx, you can kind of like pull them out a little bit. This is kind of the Fubini theorem of stuff. Oh wait, sorry. Like I can move this out, and I can say, okay, this stuff, the yz squared, we can kind of put out here, and I'll just deal with it later. And now I can just look at doing this integral with respect to dx. So integral of e to the x is just e to the x, but it's a u substitution. Here u is equal to xyz. So du is equal to just yz dx. So then dx is equal to 1 over yz du. Anyways, so this becomes 1 over yz e to the xyz evaluated from 0 to 1. And then we still have this part chilling out eventually. We're going to have to do this integral as well. And then we still have dy dz we're doing. Okay, so for here, we're going from 0 to 1 in terms of x. So this is going to become e, so it's going to be 1 over yz e to the yz minus plugging 0 in for x, which would be 1 over yz e to the 0. E to the 0 is just 1. So now I get 1 over yz, and now it's e to the yz minus 1, because then I can pull the 1 over yz out. And now this is dy dz, but then we still have this stuff.
Wait, which ones do you plug in the 1 for?
You plug it in for so when we did our integral here, right? We did it with respect to x. So whenever I get my,
X.
so you got to plug it in for x.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
So now we're here. Here's the cool thing, is because this extra factor came out when we did the integral of e to the xyz, some of these are going to cancel. This will cancel with this. This will cancel with one of these. And so now I'm left with the integral 0 to 1, 0 to 1. And then this is going to be z e to the yz minus just z. And then this is dy dz. Okay. Well, integral of this... Nice press, goes you back. Okay, cool. Integral of this with dy, that's just going to become zy. Integral of this with respect to y, this is again another u substitution thing, but this is going to be z e to the yz over z. And now this is evaluated from 0 to 1, but that's in terms of dy. So now the 1 is going to come in to the y, and then it's also going to come into the y over here at some point. This cancels. So now I'm left with e to the z minus...
whose question is this?
Someone named Lou World. Minus z. And then this is minus e to the 0. But minus is plus 0. But the 0 goes in for y, so that becomes 0. So now you have the final integral, which is 0 to 1 e to the z minus 1 dz is his sandwich. That's what a sub is. So then this is now easy. Integral of e to z is just e to the z. Integral of minus z is minus z squared over 2, and then this is going to be minus z, and then this is from 0 to 1. And so that's going to be E minus 1/2 minus 1 minus E to the 0 minus whatever, 0 and 0, 0. So I don't really care about these. So that becomes E minus 1/2 minus 1 minus 1. So it should just be E minus 5/2. Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know whose text this is. It looks like it's French though.
Yeah, that was like honestly pretty sick. It wasn't even that hard to like integrate them too.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. If we had done the integral in like different orders, it would have been tricky. So if we had done this like for instance with respect to z first, then this becomes a mess. Because integrating z squared e to the z is not very easy. That requires integration by parts.
Oh, I see.
So let's see. Blah blah blah. Yeah, e minus 5/2. Yeah. So you can ask it here, be like, oh, what if I did the order of integration as dz first? It's gonna say like it just sucked. Yeah. Right. So
Wow.
if you do this, now you have to do integration of parts with this,
Oh yeah, true.
and so this just becomes a mess. Yeah, you just don't want to do it.
Crap.
Yeah. So this is a case of where picking the order of integration you do really matters for whether the question gets like difficult or easy.
And I figured you split them in a way that x isn't involved.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, AFG?
I was saying, do you know, when you do like, what is that called? When you have like Stokes theorem,
Okay.
but there's like a special case. I don't know. Breasticles might know. There's like a special case where like it's like a trippy problem where like I just found out like yesterday or something that like it looks like a Stokes theorem, but it's not actually a Stokes theorem. It's like some like random ass way of finding out the answer. Here, let me try to find it. I don't know. My breasticles might know, but like it's very popular.
Okay.
It looks like Stokes theorem, but it doesn't. It's not.
It's a sheep in wolf's clothing.
Yeah.
I'd probably recognize it if I saw it.
Okay, wait. Let me find it.
Yeah, go find it.
If I can see it, I'll tell you if I know it.
But cool. Good question, Lou World. That's cool how we were doing Calc 3 and someone from France basically found our stream and submitted a French Calc 3 question. Okay. Here's a question, dude. Is Breasticles gonna get picked? I'm gonna make this the last question because I'm pretty tired.
We'll see.
7327. Eclipse had a difficulty 9 out of 10 question. The first time we've seen a 9 out of 10. Grade level 17. Wow, this is. So wait, that means graduate level. Clear single advanced involving a Hamiltonian and a driven inverted pendulum. Oh, is it a driven inverted pendulum? Oh yeah, dude, this is very difficult. Eclipse, dude, bro, what? Oh no. Just for a picture to show people what like an inverted pendulum is. Yeah.
Oh, I know what a pendulum is, but that looks weird.
Yeah, but it's upside down.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult question
I've seen
to do.
videos of them. Like, yeah.
Does it act differently because of like gravity and like the?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Because it does
I've
this.
seen the ones with like 2 or 3 like pivot points too. Those ones are crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Check, I
It's
put it in
super
the
wacky.
chat.
Okay. What's this?
You know this one? It's like so.
Z is
It
greater
looks
than
like
is zero.
Stokes theorem, doesn't it?
Oh, I see.
Almost. But it's
Yeah, isn't that just Stokes theorem? Cross product.
Yeah. See, anyone would say that, but like, think about it. Like,
Curl. I think it's because it's not closed. It has to be a closed surface.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
it's the upper
yes,
hemisphere, so it's you have to evaluate it like it's like it's
Yeah.
closed, but then you have to figure out the additional
flux through one of the
components
sides
that
or something.
Would be, that would be added via the
Yeah, then you just do divergence
extra
theorem.
surface.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because there's no curl, there's no boundary curve, and our main thing, S is not closed, so like, you know.
Okay, let's go see if Breskles has luck on his side or if he's been playing too much Rust. We already know he's been playing too much Rust.
Eclipse,
I can't actually do your question though. I don't know how to do this. I'm sorry. So here we're
Find the equation of motion
yeah.
for a driven.
We could throw this at chat. I'm just gonna have chat like try to like chew on it real quick while
You know,
while
I can try.
I'd say f of x.
No,
equals 12.
don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Hold up. Oh man,
No, that's the equation. It's
Let me
f
try
of x
first.
equals 12.
you can spoil it yourself, but I wanna try it.
What do you want to try? What do you want to try?
Yeah, I wanna try.
You want to do the Hamiltonian of the inverted pendulum? Go for it, dude. Go for it.
Wait,
Let's
don't spoil
do.
the solution though.
Okay, I won't spoil the solution. Let's actually do breasticles. Let's do this one. This one looks fun.
What was the question?
Find the equations of motion for a driven inverted pendulum using Hamiltonian mechanics.
Find the driven.
Something tells
inverted-
me it probably should have taken ChatGPT more than 13 seconds if it's going to be accurate.
Bro, I see it.
It says it got it pretty quickly actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the inverted pendulum I was talking about was when you shake it up and down. That sounds like a euphemism for something.
Let's try it.
Okay. Let's see. 0 to x, x goes infinity, e to the t squared minus x squared. Dun. Well, this is difficult because I don't have any x down here, which is not nice. Ooh, but I do have x in the bounds. So I feel like this is where I want to take a derivative of an integral, so it like gets slammed into here. Oh, but then that would be e to the 0.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem because
Okay.
e to
let's
the
see.
0 would be 1, but the answer is not 1.
Could I say that a is equal to 0 to x, e to the t squared minus x squared dt, and then I could do dA dx is equal to ddx of 0 to x, e to the t squared minus x squared dt. So then derivative of an integral by fundamental theorem of calculus, whatever, this shit just gets slammed into there. So then I just get dA over dx is equal to e to the 0, because it's e to the x squared minus x squared. So it's just equal to 1. So then dA is equal to dx. So I can say that a is equal to x plus c? Or is this all wrong?
Weird problem.
Is this
That's
all wrong?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I wanted to see if you could like cook with it that way, but
It doesn't
first,
cook.
what you'll-
Why does it not cook this way though? I'm curious.
It's kind of hard to explain.
Okay.
But it's kind of hard to explain. I don't really entirely have an answer to that. Is what I mean by it's kind of hard to explain.
Okay. Keep your secrets.
I will. The secrets are that yeah, I don't exactly remember or
Okay.
know
Okay.
why it doesn't work that way.
I feel like it should work. This is a very standard thing to do, right? Just to take the derivative with respect to x.
Let's see. Let me ask ChatGPT why we can't just take the derivative.
Oh, okay. Is it because this x and this x are the same?
I believe so.
I see. I assumed that this x is the same as this x, and maybe I can't do that with the fundamental theorem of calculus.
Let's see. Oh, I see. Yeah. Chat helps. when you take the derivative, it's the same as Feynman's technique, right? You get the e to the x squared minus x squared, right, which just gets you 1, but you also have to add the integral from 0 to x of the partial derivative of that e to the negative x, or e to the t minus x squared term, because you're taking a partial derivative there.
And then this is partial x?
Yeah, but partial's inside the integral sign.
Oh.
So then that would pull down a negative 2x, and then
Okay,
you would have an ODE, but then it becomes somewhat difficult with the limit just to evaluate that, but it looks like you could do it that way.
Wait, wouldn't the derivative of this with respect to x just be
Negative
2x? Yeah, this would just
Yeah.
be negative 2x e to the t squared minus x squared dt. Now this is a nice integral.
No, because we're still integrating in t.
Oh, you're fucking right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I see. Yeah, because I'm still integrating dt. Yeah. If this was 2t, we'd be really happy, but it's not. Okay. Enlighten me, Breasticles. What's the correct way?
Okay.
Because it's obviously doesn't.
So first we're gonna go back to our just our original integral.
Yeah, it's just this doesn't work, so I'm just gonna put
So
it on the page.
you could do it that way, but you would have to solve an ODE and do some ugly stuff with the
No, we don't have to do any
limit.
stuff. No.
But we don't need to do that.
Let's
So
choose
first,
kindness today.
we're gonna want to pull out a negative from the exponential, just like inside. Since it's t squared minus x squared, just factor out a negative so that we swap the t and the x.
Okay, so let's do that. So I'm gonna do 0 to x. I'm gonna say e to the minus x squared minus t squared. This is an algebra trick. Anytime you want to switch the order of like a minus b is the same thing as negative b minus a. It's a really good trick to know.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh, and then can I
then-
separate this into two exponential maybe?
Yeah, you'll factor that out to x minus t and an x plus t.
Okay, so this is e, and now this is going to be x plus t, x minus t.
Yep. And
T.
then now we can do a u substitution.
Ooh, okay. Am I going to say
So we're gonna
u
say-
is equal to x plus t?
X minus t.
Okay, if u equals x minus t, then x plus t is equal to u plus 2t?
Yeah, you could do it that way, I believe. More
Or
importantly, we would say that t is x minus u.
yeah, okay. All right.
And then obviously, dt
So now our
is-
bound has to go from so what happened? Sorry. Okay. U equals x minus t. So now t is equal to x minus u. Okay. So u goes from x to 0. Okay, because now I'm switching my bounds with this, and now this is e to the negative 2x minus u. Because I'm gonna plug this in.
Yep.
Okay, and then this is u, and now this is du. Okay, cool.
And then you'll just want to factor the u back in at this point.
Okay. So now we have x to 0, e to the negative 2xu plus u squared du.
Yep.
Okay. And now what do we do?
All right, and then so from here we basically can just look at it and say when x is large, the u squared term becomes negligible compared to the 2xu term, and so it's approximately 1 over 2x.
Oh, okay. So when x is large, u squared is much less than negative 2xu, because we are taking the limit as x approaches infinity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I can just ignore it? I can just get rid of it?
Yeah, we're basically just looking at it because our goal is just to figure out what it does as it goes to infinity. So in this case, because it's going to go to 0, we can just be like, yo, this term doesn't matter. It grows way slower. It's doing
Gotta love it.
nothing for
Gotta love
us,
it.
so we can
Love it when
drop
the infinities just let us just drop things. I wish like infinity could just do my taxes, just drop everything. But no, it's all insignificant. It doesn't matter. So yeah.
It's the mercy of God.
Yeah, the mercy of God. E's a negative 2xu. Okay, and then du. Okay, but then
Yeah,
this is an
which
easy integral to do, right?
Yeah, well, and we can just say it's approximately 1 over 2x.
Negative 1 over 2x, right?
Yeah, true. It doesn't really matter.
And then this is from x to 0. Okay. But then we're plugging this in for u. So this is negative 1 over 2x e to the 0 minus, so that's plus 1 over 2x e to the negative 2x squared. And then this is the limit as x approaches infinity, which this will decrease very, very fast. So wait, is the answer just 0?
Yep.
This is 0. This is 0.
Yeah, that goes to 0. That goes to 0.
0. Oh, this wasn't bad. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. But then Harry crawled and got to go ahead and get a opportunity to make a heater.
It's okay. He's playing a lot of Rust. Nathan, speak loud on your mic. Speak loud on your mic, Nathan.
That
Speak
would
up.
have been like really hard for me.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Okay. Nice breasticles. Appreciate it.
This doesn't look like a Calc 2 problem for me.
No, this is...
I don't know if it's Calc 2. This would be like a...
It's like special topics. It's like breasticles just having fun with calc.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because it has like an extra variable.
Yes.
Yeah, it gets funky because it's kind of an extra variable, but like a lot of the time when we use t, in this case, like if you're going from 0 to x and t, it's more of just like a dummy variable. I don't know if you've taken diffie-q, but you'll see that sometimes in diffie-q, where you'll have something and you'll be like, well, I don't really know how to integrate this, but you'll just represent it by just saying like integral 0 to x of whatever.
And then as x approaches
put t as a dummy variable. Yeah.
You'll see later. What if your income is higher than the integer limit and your income rolls back to -1 and the IRS owes you money? Yes. My money's insignificant compared to everyone else's. Okay, great, cool. I think that's all the questions today, so let's close the stream. All right, thank you again, everyone, for coming to Actual Education Office Hours. Appreciate all the questions today. We had some good ones. Hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your weekend. We're gonna have our stream tomorrow. Hope you're enjoying Rust breasticles. AFG says wait gold. What am I waiting for? What's up? What do you want me to wait for?
There's no enjoying Rust at all, actually.
It's pain.
It's absolutely insufferable. It's like a full-time job, but it's a video game.
Man, for what? At what cost, dude? Like, are you at least having fun? Are you having fun at least?
Not really, no. No, it's a very it's a masochistic game. Is the best way to describe it.
You just have to hate yourself till you love it.
I logged on. I spent 22 hours. 22 hours without
dude.
taking a break, grinding this game. And you know what happened the next day? I was eating my food and I got raided while I was the only person.
No.
Emotional, and now I get to go. I'm in the process of going back out and rebuilding again, even though luckily it was like just a starter base, and I was building my other base.
Let's hope it's just building character. It's building character.
Building
Yeah,
character.
something like that.
Yeah, he's building character. You know, he's like, building up like fortitude in his life. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go raid someone. Where do I go to raid? I booked the wrong month. I don't know who that is.
Check the chat.
What's up with chat?
Check the chat. Oh, it's sending.
Wait, you
Why
put
is it
chat?
so slow? There.
He's like,
Oh,
"Mate,
nice.
can you check out this problem one more time? Is this one too?"
Yeah. So this is the inverted pendulum. Here, we'll also post it on Eclipse's. This comes from
I don't know if
AFG.
it's right, but probably.
If you want to take a look at this Eclipse, this is what AFG has done. Canonical
Holy,
momentum.
I did it.
hard.
I did it
AFG
upright with the.
Yeah, I understand. Crazy, dude.
It's like easier, I just took theta to 0 because why not?
Yeah,
Easier.
why not, dude?
Even though it's unstable, but like, just
Cool.
do it.
I still don't understand AFG. What grade level are you at, dog? That you know like Hamiltonian and Lagrange mechanics? Like what?
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, grade
He's
level.
13
you
and
can-
he's Chinese.
Okay, I'm not
That's
Chinese.
my
I'm
answer.
not 13. Okay, so
What
Well,
level
it
of savant
It
are
was
you?
an educated guess.
Educated
What'd you
guess.
say?
It was an educated guess.
okay, you were like close to the country, but like
Yeah.
China's close to the country.
Yeah. Anyways, you're very smart, AFG. I appreciate you being smart. You're also apparently really good at chess. You almost got Tempesto to rage quit because
No,
you
he's
beat him.
still
He was
mad
so
at
mad.
me.
Is he still mad
I
at
don't
you?
know why he's mad. Cause,
He
like,
said he won't
okay,
play in any
so
tournament you're in
yesterday-
now. He's like banning it.
Oh no, not even yesterday. This was today, and I'm like, look, let me just send you the screenshot of the
Okay.
chat. It was
Alright.
today at 11:30, right? This was today. Not
Yeah.
even joking. Funny you say
He
that.
says you're a cheater. Damn, dude. Wow. He says he's. That's that.
You know that
Yeah.
day of the day of the chess tournament, we went when the stream was over, we went to personal DMs, and then we played against each other.
Yeah.
And
You thought
then-
you guys did.
It was like, okay, let's play games, right? And then we played one game, and he was like, okay, that's a fair game. And then the second game we played, so you can ask Nathan, but I was so hesitant against playing the second game. I did not want to play because I had work to do, right? So I just wanted to just because he was wanted me to play. So I was just like, okay, let's play. Fine, let's play. And then because I was bored, I just blundered on purpose. I didn't take the free queen he gave me. So then he thought I'm a cheater because I didn't take the free queen, bro. That's called a blunder. How is that cheating, bro?
Okay.
And then he resigned.
I don't understand the chess drama, but I'm glad for you guys. Eclipse, it's here and you see it. Okay, good. Okay. I'm gonna go. I need to make some dinner, but enjoy the weekend. Go say hi to our friend Nerduino, Spaceman #1. We will see you tomorrow's stream, same time as always. Nerduino, go say hi to Nerduino. He's a really cool. He's a NASA guy.
Arduino, bro.
All right. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.
Probably not. But just it depends on the use case, right? Actual education, thanks for the raid. Presuming US dollars. Wow, that's a lot of money. Actual education, how was your stream? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you had a good stream. Guys, make sure you're following Actual Education. Awesome streamer here on the platform. I got to hang out with Actual at TwitchCon last year. We're probably hoping to hang out before TwitchCon, but also at TwitchCon. Some orbital questions, nice. Always a fun time, orbital questions.